I might still stop playing. Oh, oh, he already there.
What's the deal? Beam me up, Scotty.
Nothing. I was getting
Shit, hang on, let me
my
turn
slides
this.
together.
I got the shit. All right. Yeah, we good. We good. My Wi-Fi been tripping here lately, bruh.
I think it's because of the storm.
Everybody in the chat, that one person that's watching, hit the like button. Hit the liggity like. Yeah, man. What's good
It's
with you, man? You
Benson
been all
might
right?
be live. Hold on.
We just gonna do like a quick little run.
Nah, he ain't live.
I was looking at the video. Oh shit! I got my headphones. I can rock out with my headphones now. Yo, it's on now, son.
I don't know what I gotta do.
Say that again.
Hold on.
Got these new Apple joints with like earmuffs and shit. You gotta start sharing your shit on TikTok, bro. Can you hear me in these damn headphones, y'all?
Hold on.
Okay, I'll just make sure. Oh, shit, all right.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Huh?
I think it signed me out of my YouTube. So I think
Damn,
it
I sick.
signed me out of my YouTube.
What's on your YouTube? My shit is fucking up, man. I'm gonna have to take these jumps off.
No, okay, I'm in there. That's not let me sign in shit. No, it ain't working. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, Lily, we on the YouTube now. You got to look for us.
No, I don't think it's gonna show up on the YouTube.
Yeah, it is. You on live now?
It's gonna say I'm signed in.
You live, man. You straight up live. You in the building.
All right.
People in the room. You live, bro. Cause I set the notification on my jump. So yeah, you on there. That's why Lily up in here. She got the notification too. Your shit be going out. We just got to make everybody on TikTok understand that we on YouTube. And I'm probably gonna do a lot more videos over here than I have been on TikTok, just to get my numbers up. Huh?
I'm fucking with TikTok like that, bro. They gonna snipe me.
Yeah. I'm already. I got banana. I can't even make a live on my main jump, so I'm extra pissed.
Yeah, I'm about to see, because I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen to me the moment I go live.
Like, I'm over that shit. At least here you can see us. We got a video. We can do the live, and then you got the replay. When everybody might not be able to make it to the live, but they can hit the replay. Put the YouTube link in your bio. Yeah, you got to put your YouTube link in your bio, so and just run it up like that. And if you are on TikTok live, just run it. Let everybody know that, hey, you need to come over here and shit. That's the best way to do it. That's the best way to do it. That is the best.
I'm gonna flip my phone.
Peace to the chat. If y'all haven't liked the video, y'all need to thumb up the video. Give my man some support. I see 2 likes. Give me one more like. And come over to Port City and like his shit too. All right, fam. But yeah, family. Way people can just come over here directly from TikTok. I know, right? It's like, damn, you just push a button and then bam, we over here now. I got to get used to it. It was a little funny, not being on TikTok all the time. But I'm a little over it right now because they be tripping over there. It seemed like my account has been like on warning for like forever. You know what I'm saying? And then they send me a message like, yeah, you good and shit, but I still got the warning on my shit. I make one live video and they just banana my shit. I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm over here now. I still do TikTok videos and shit, but
shit, they took my whole account. I had to prove it was me.
Yeah, I'm over that shit, man. Like, I'm gonna just tell everybody to come over here for now.
Yeah, I don't think everybody got to get the notification. You subscribe.
A lot of people are doing their thing, so they might not see the live when you broadcast them. But the good thing about YouTube is this shit stay up there. Your live on TikTok is gone, and you get your live. You're the only one to have that file, so it's up to you to share it. With YouTube, that should keep rolling, and people that missed it will see it on the replay. So, I don't even worry about it. We just got to put the content out there. We're gonna go through these books and just hit it up. I'm down. Matter of fact, I think I might just go ahead and just push a couple of just information for the family, because we've been getting them up and excited. So they deserve to hear some information that we got. Some up there.
Wait for a minute. There we go.
Yeah, people have to set their notifications. My man sharing his screen. You about to kick some shit in already, ain't you?
Oh, I'm just dealing with boats. I think I went too far. Yes.
Now I don't know if it's your feed or my feed, family, but I'm barely hearing student, right? Like he gets a little choppy. Is that me not hearing this shit right? Or you guys as a whole can see what's going on? You might hear him just perfectly fine, but I'm having some cut up in the feed.
I'm just showing a little where was I at? The next innovation of watercraft was putting a waterproof skin over a rigid frame. This made the lighter boat portable. Even there is circumstantial evidence that such boats were used as early as 9,500 BC. And then this is the canoe. This canoe is.
Hey, hold up. Are you sharing that screen? Because we don't see anything.
You can't see it?
We just see you highlight over your screenshot, but we don't see it open up. So just see the files that you got in there. So it says screen. You got a file highlighted screenshot 2023-0402.
Oh no! See on mine, it's still up.
I don't see what you.
You still don't see it?
I see an image, but it's a bunch of files.
Okay.
Yeah, it says your OneDrive is full. Yeah, I'm seeing all of that you're doing, but I don't see anything open from that file.
You still don't see it?
No.
All right.
You're sharing. You should be able to work it like should. I don't see why not open
all right,
it up.
Stop. I'm gonna let me go back. Let's see if it'll let me share screen.
But it was seeming like you was close though. Yeah, I'm gonna just start, man, putting this information out, man, and so the family can get to these books, they can read it and shit too. Because that's what I've been about mainly anyway. I kind of like these fools got me sidetracked and shit. All right,
Can
I see that.
It?
Yeah, all Spanish control. Oh yeah. Ooh, nice. I like that.
And this is the DNA cat that I was talking about, the Nobel Prize winner.
You see that? Okay, I remember seeing that article. Man, what the fuck is this?
This is just some more dealing with him, but I want to get to these boats.
Oh yeah, that boat. That's that boat. I seen that boat before.
That's what I'm saying. You got 10,000 BC, 6,000 or 3,000 BC. We got to find this stuff over here in America. Hold on, I got to shut this door.
Can y'all hear student pretty clearly? Can y'all hear everybody? Peace to the chat. Peace to the chat. Thank y'all for coming in tonight. Can y'all hear both of us speaking very clearly on the live?
Yeah, see, they gotta get over this. I don't think they're going to dagger.
Good. Yeah, those are dugout boats, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what I'm looking at.
We got to see that over here, though.
Huh?
I said we got to see that in America.
Yeah, you don't see.
This is over there in Europe. See them little like canoes?
Yeah.
We got to, but this is 9,500 BC. We got to see that over here. This is just dealing with the census. I'm not even putting the census stuff in my my presentation.
Vanson made a good point last night about them damn stone tools going back damn 40,000.
I got them in here too.
Yo, that's out the water. I mean, damn. You don't see any of that over here. You see more, human presence in Africa in the early prehistoric ages than you do over here in the Americas.
And this is that copper. This is what hurts them, bro.
That's what's
right
up
here. The copper. It says a metal of a pale red color.
Oh, the copper color type shit they be talking.
Yeah, tinged with yellow next to gold, silver and platina. It don't say nothing about that being them.
It sure don't.
Color, yellow, pale.
Yeah, these some giant turkeys. I got some shit on the Lenape.
This is from Webster, 1828.
I got an eyewitness account saying these jokers ain't like Christopher can explain to you that they didn't look like us. He didn't see no afros when he got off the boat.
We can barely see this, so I'm gonna have to tighten this up.
I got my man's journal, and then now I'm not like we never. This ain't an argument that black folks might have been over here. That's not it. We're just talking about all y'all saying that all of us was over here. That's bullshit. That's major cap. You have to show us a large presence of people like yesterday with the stone tools and shit like that.
Yeah.
Going in freaking Saudi Arabia 40,000 years ago, the Nubians. You might.
And then this hurts because it says the Olmec site that have been excavated include the complex earthen pyramid systems at San Lorenzo. The Olmec civilization is believed to be it lasted about 1,500 years up until the 1st century AD. So
I think that's trying to get up.
Oh, hold on. Let me go back. I gotta go down. I don't see him.
Well, he in the chat. I didn't know if he tried to get in yet. He might be a little busy, but he did acknowledge that he was in the building though. Man, I'm gonna need to steal him for like a couple of fucking lives, though. You hear that, man? I'm gonna have to steal you, homie, bro. Cause that shit was beautiful last night with the damn stone tools and that shit right there. Nubian technology, fam. What y'all know about that? What y'all know about that? Y'all better holler, Banter. Banter, you need to be making these motherfucking videos too, bro. Get on your shit and just do the videos, man. Fuck them haters that's on TikTok, bro. Bring all of that energy that you got over here so we can just share that shit. And you're more than welcome to come on my channel and just rock the fucking mic. Because that's what we need.
Can you see the screen?
Yeah, I see them. Go ahead. My bad. Mayan civilization, Mayan peoples appeared. I see all that.
You see at the top it says the rise of the Mayan began 250. No, you can't see it.
I don't see that. I don't see that.
Oh, okay. I was in the wrong thing. Okay. This right here. I'm trying to get it down to a precise. But that's common error though.
I see that. Down to a precise. I see that.
And then this is what they settled 1500 BC. That's not that old.
Do you still got any information on the time when the Maya hieroglyphs was deciphered? I know we talked about 1920 something, right? Some weird shit like that. Oh, Vance moving to Mars. I hear that, fam. But
Who was I am not indigenous? Who's that?
I am not indigenous.
Dad, I'm supposed to be doing here.
I'm not
You want
indigenous.
me to do your hair tomorrow? But remember, you said that.
I'm
All
indigenous
right.
to West Africa though.
Dad, how about I do my hair in the middle of the nighttime though?
Okay, and this is let me get this dude's name because I don't want to mess it up.
I mean, just
Growler Codex.
Yeah, this is from Michael Cole. He is he was the top archaeologist of the Mayan civilization before he passed. And he was dealing with this growler codex. I got an echo. Oh, that's coming from your end. So this is just stuff that I'm putting into the my thing. I don't know if I'm gonna this was just I was trying to find where my stuff was going. I think that's the last one. And then I'm gonna go back so y'all can see the other stuff that I got in here.
So yeah, we got the slides, family. I got some book references
And
for
this
you.
is the Pan African oh that's energy. But what they don't tell y'all is one of the things that I found dealing with Pan Africanism, it has black indigenous people in there. But I don't think I got it on this though.
Oh, you got the shit highlighted.
This
I saw that
yeah,
last
that's
slide.
yeah, that's the shit. I got that
Okay.
the first day you brought it up. But
Mhm.
I'm not dealing with that. That's you and
Man,
Mo.
I'm glad you got that highlighted though. I might need you to just send me that copy, but I'm okay. I got the
Yeah.
book though. Yeah.
All right. Well, let me know.
Where the fuck Mo at tonight?
Mo probably at the store. He be
Huh?
going to the store late. He don't like staying in the house.
I can't hear you.
I say he probably at the store.
Oh, okay.
But see, you got this Armana letter, and
Yeah.
this is coming from a dude in the
Oh.
Libertine city of Tyre. So this is around Israel, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is a letter to the king of Egypt. And these
Mm-hmm.
people are basically telling them what's going on and everything. But we got my thing is we gotta find shit like that over here in America for this to be Egypt. And remember,
Right.
they say that this is the biblical location.
Mm-hmm.
So that
We
means
don't even
the
have anything over here addressing that over here. Like
right.
this communication with the
You
Levant.
see what Tyre is? Tyre, however they want to pronounce it.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming straight out of the lotus. Yes.
I know my
Right.
alphabet.
Okay, you gonna keep coming and messing with me?
Nope.
What
You
you
want
don't
to come in here and sit down?
No.
what you did. Man, guess who I heard talking about fucking Queen Mu and the Egyptian Sphinx? That damn Kamuru motherfucker, man.
And
I'm
this
a
is dealing with they found the Paleo Hebrew in America,
Oh my god.
but I don't know if it's authentic because I just screenshotted it, but I was at work, so I didn't go back into it. It says it's contemporary with the construction of earthwork itself in 250 BC, but I'm not. It's Grave Creek tablet. That's what they call it. So y'all just look up the Grave Creek tablet.
Grave
It
Creek.
was an ancient American conference in Willington, Ohio. So she might be saying it's real, and this is where they begin some more of their information from this dude.
Red pill ass. Ain't that red pill?
No, that's that 19.
Oh, okay.
And then this is a book that what's his name? Rob Barn was telling us to get the origin of the African nation.
Yeah, yeah. Do you got the file of the book already? I gotta see if I got it.
Nah,
That
I
look like
was
another
looking.
Rob
I
Bourne
couldn't
joint.
find my screenshots. All the screenshots I took on my computer, I couldn't find them, and I just found them today.
Yeah.
And then this is another book
I can
to
tell that's
what
the Rob
extent.
Green book right there, Rob Bourne book right there. I don't which
Yeah,
one
this is
which book is it? Is this the
this
same
is
book?
that's the name of the book. To what extent was this a war by Africans against enslavement? That's the name of the
Oh, is
book.
this the John Wayne say this is the War of Negroes? Like this is a Negro War or something like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's down here. It says, "Word. This
Yeah.
is a Negro, not a Indian war."
Bam. Yeah. A Negro War. This is between the Seminoles and
Yeah,
the
but
Black
when
people.
you read it, when you guys get further in, he's gonna say that these motherfuckers is African.
Yeah, all day. And I got the book that we
It
talked
ain't
about the
saying
other
that
day.
they indigenous. He says that the what the fuck was I about? I forgot the name. The warlike strategies. He talked about the warlike. I don't know if it's even him. It might be somebody else that talked about the warlike strategies that they use is similar to African customs.
Yeah.
And then this is another book by Rob Bourne,
I
the
got it.
Marine Societies.
I got it. I fucking got it. Yeah, buddy. That's a good book.
I don't know what is this.
That first book with
This I think this is dealing with the Africans that was brought to the America or the British colonies. Yeah, this is the British
L.
colonies of Maryland.
Look it up.
1730.
What's this?
It's just dealing with I forget the name. Let me see if I got the name of the book in here. No, I don't. So I'm gonna have to find it. It ain't gonna be that hard because there's only three things that it could be out of. And I don't even have my African societies up here yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta find out who this dude is.
Horskowitz.
This is where True Storian was talking about him.
Yeah, I heard some of that.
So I gotta find out who he is. And I don't know what I think this might be dealing with the same book. Yeah, this book.
Mm-hmm.
The Origins of the African Nations.
That's them saying they African and distinguishing
Yep.
themselves. Well, yeah.
And this is the New Haven in March and at New York in April 1817. I'm trying to find that. I got was 1630?
Some of the words cut off.
I don't know how to shrink this, so it just let me see. No, I can't make it smaller. It says it says Native Americans and Africans have been sadly neglected. Afro-Native American cultural exchange and contact. I can't see the rest of it, so but it's basically like they've been in unison. I think that's the last one though. So I'm gonna drop this down. I gotta drop all this shit down, and then I can stop share. She said, "Okay, I gotta go back because what's her name? Said she wanted to be a mod. I don't. Let me see if they give me that option. Do they give me that option?
I think you got to highlight. Like, there's a couple of dots beside their name or some shit.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me. Man, I'm telling you, I got a file in here. It's because it puts Black indigenous people under. It puts them under the same category as Pan Africans.
It seemed like you're getting cut off. Repeat what you just said about the Pan Africans.
Black indigenous. They're putting them in with the Pan African. I'm trying to find the screenshot.
Somebody's trying to do that.
Yeah, the government. But see, look, It says Afro-Indigenous is a term that refers to people who have both indigenous and African lineage. Black Indigenous, Black Indian, Black Native term that refer to peoples who have both indigenous and African lineage. Do you see what I'm saying? So they're and this is what they're categorizing it as part of Pan Africanism. The terms can be but are not always synonymous with Afro Indigenous. So I don't know if y'all it's on my screen. I don't know if y'all can see it. But this is when you go back.
Mm-hmm.
As part of this one drop shit. But they are putting Black Indigenous, Black Indian, Black Native under the term Pan Africanism.
Silly rabbits.
Some of them they're turning the
Family, if y'all
Afro
in TikTok land, y'all need to get over to the YouTube. My bad. I know I'm lagging for some reason. My bad. I'll cut you off.
Let me see if I can find it. This is dealing with W.E.B. Du Bois. I don't want to deal with him. I just want to find where it says Black Indigenous, so I can show them that they're moving on. So I thought somebody else would have came up here.
I mean, people be busy and shit.
All right, that's John Henry Clark. Then we got the Pan African Congresses. Let me see if I can find it in there. Let me go to view. Oh, I'm gonna get it because I want to look it up so I can have it for my record. Here it go. Search match. This it? No.
Egypt is not in no damn America. Whoever thinking that dumb shit. I just had to say that out loud. Peace to the chat, man. Thank y'all for hanging in there, coming out tonight. Appreciate y'all. Hit that like button. Y'all on TikTok, y'all need to get over here on YouTube.
All right, let me see if this is where I'm in Oxford. I'm looking for it there. This it's a lot of Pan African. Look, it says Pan African advocates include Toussaint Louverture, Dessalines, Haile Selassie, Julius Nyerere. So
Mhm.
it, bro, that Toussaint Louverture and John Jacques Dessalines, that's a killer for them.
Yeah, it's a big ass
That's a
daggers.
killer.
Anything that say African in it when they refuse to
Because
be
them is
African
them is the Haitian leaders
dagger. What you
that
say?
led the rebellion.
The Stono Rebellion. Is that what you said?
No, the Haitian Revolution.
Oh yeah, we live.
The
Yeah,
two
yeah,
you got Toussaint and you got Dessalines.
yeah.
That's a killer.
Those are all West Africans. The voodoo, all of that's West African. That's West Africanisms. So you cannot front and say that we didn't have all of that. That's cap. Major cap. Major cap.
I'm trying to find this where they classify black indigenous as
Somebody in your TikTok talking about oldest trees and shit. What the fuck is that about?
I don't see nobody in here. Who
In your
said that?
TikTok. The oldest. What are the oldest? The oldest water.
Yeah, they might. I think the oldest tree is in America. They might be right about that.
I mean, Africa got some old damn trees too. We ain't talking about trees.
Like this is what y'all classified as. Black Indians are Native American people defined as Native American due to being affiliated with Native American communities and being culturally Native American who also have significant African American heritage. So y'all would have to reclassify yourselves under a different term because this is what these people is telling you. So by default, if they're saying that you have this cultural with African American heritage, by default, that would make you what? Pan African. Look, and then it says Native American languages include Navajo, Dakota, Cherokee, Choctaw, Muskogee, uh,
Mm-hmm.
some old shit I don't know how to pronounce. And then in bold blue letters, it's African languages. Related ethnic groups: African American, Atlantic Creole, Louisiana Creole, Brass Ankles, Chestnut Ridge people, Indigenous people of the Americas, Mosquito, Sambu, Garfa, Garfanua, Garfuna, American Redbone. Historically, certain Native American tribes have been close relations with African Americans, especially in regions where slavery was prevalent or where free people of color have
Mm-hmm.
historically resided. So I hate to tell you guys, but
Free people of color.
looks like you're pan African.
Can I share my screen real quick, bro?
Yeah,
Because they talking about some fucking trees and shit. I don't know what that's about, but I want to
yeah.
show.
They like. I think some of the oldest trees are here in America.
They got some fucking no. Let's look at this real quick. Let me see. Hang on. Am I sharing my shit?
You got to put it in the thing. There
Okay.
you go.
All right. The baobab tree, right here. Me and Vanta talked about this. The baobab tree, Africa's iconic tree. The majestic baobab tree is an iconic icon of African continent. It lies in the heart of many traditional African remedies and folklore. The baobab is a prehistoric species which predates both mankind and the splitting of the continents over 2 million years ago. 200 million years ago, correction. Native to African savanna, where the climate is extremely dry and arid. It is a symbol of life and positivity in the landscape where little else can thrive. Over time, the baobab, or the baobab, if I'm pronouncing it right, has adopted to its environment. It is a succulent, which means that during the rainy season, it absorbs and stores water in its vast trunk, enabling it to produce a nutrient dense fruit in the dry season when all around is dry and arid. This is how it has known to become the tree of life. So, this tree species goes back 200 million years ago. It says it right there. I don't know if y'all can see what I'm seeing, but right there, it's telling you right there. So, Africa got trees that the species goes back 200 million years ago. Just to be clear, because some people talking about what about trees in America and shit. Like, I ain't talking about no trees in America. We talking about Africa, 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 Africa. That's what we all about over here. Africa, Africa, Africa. Don't come over here and know what about this and what about that? What about the pyramids in America? We don't give a fuck. Ain't no damn pyramids in America. Only one I saw that looked like the ones in Giza when I was in Africa was at the Luxor Hotel in Casino. I suggest y'all check.
Some other dude stitched your one of your videos talking about you always going to Egypt. You ain't going to no West Africa.
What's some fucking haters? Well, I pulled always. You won't even go out your backyard, nigga. The fuck y'all going? Go to the pyramids in America. I'll never see y'all pull up. We want y'all pull up to a pyramid that's in America. I gotta go to Africa to show y'all fuck niggas. Yeah.
They ain't about to do all that.
I ain't about that life. Stop fronting.
Africa,
Africa, Africa, Africa.
You know he's gonna be wrong.
I just showed y'all a tree. The baobab tree. Look that up. What else I wanted to show? Let me see if I can see this shit. Gotta find the damn book though. These fools are crazy. These fools are crazy, crazy, crazy. So everybody look up the baobab tree, Baobab tree, aka the tree of life, and look at how much.
They said the world's oldest living tree is in Cali. It don't matter if it's the oldest living tree. That doesn't mean just because it's the world's oldest living tree doesn't mean that it's the world's oldest tree.
Right. We got the species is 200 million years old in this particular tree, and these trees like 5,000 years old. The fuck, man. I'm not avoiding no facts. I see you on TikTok. It's just like every time I see your ass, every time I talk about Africa, you always in the comment section be like, well, what about this? Well, what about that? Bro, you got your whole page. Go ahead and make that shit, bro. Be all about Tamari over there. But when we talk about Africa, we talking about Africa. It is what it is over here. Why not debunk me? Yeah, okay. You want some attention, little man? You want some attention from Port City? I'm not fooling with y'all turkeys right now. I can't do that. I gotta stay focused. I'll be tripping. But where is this book? I want to find this book that I've debunked. Yeah, I want to see a debunking.
There you go, Banter.
Banter.
What it do?
What it do? What it
All
do?
your stuff ready to move?
What'd you say, bro?
You got all your stuff ready to move?
Oh, yeah, yep. You know, I've been having my stuff ready because remember, I had to leave that house because of my plumbing, and I had that tornado and all that other. Man, it was a nightmare. But yeah, I ended up getting another apartment all the way up north where I usually be working anyway. So it really worked out for me. But yep, moving tomorrow. Got everything already. Boom, in and out. Got to take some stuff to my mom apartment for her too, and then that's it.
I know I had that book.
Get my new keys.
Where is the damn book, y'all?
Yeah, I just came from selling this dang on washer and dryer, and then I hopped on here and I saw y'all was on live. I didn't even see the text.
Mm-hmm.
I just hopped on here and I saw y'all was live.
We are out here. We cooking, y'all. We cooking
In the
tonight.
streets.
Speaking of debunk, share my screen again, brother.
Put it in the thing.
We Gucci. Hold up. We Gucci.
Oh, my bad. Vince, come back. All right, I got him.
Oh.
Y'all see this?
Hold on, let me make it big so they can see it.
Speaking of debunking.
Hey, he don't like me.
Debunked. Since y'all want to see somebody get debunked, this is what happens when you actually debunk it.
Yeah, that man.
Oh, you're gonna love this information right here. If you're from the Blood Cato, Cherokee, Choctaw, Creek, Muskegee, etc., and your skin is copper color, red, brown, like mine, you're gonna love this lecture. It's all the evidence you need right here. From this book right here. Yes, this book is from the 1800s. The Cherokee,
what is it?
The histories of the Cherokees have been marvelly sketched by Gallatin, to whom I must refer the reader to more extended information. Their name rightly pronounced as Chilakees, or more properly, Sasalakees. Their territory was to the north and south of the southwesterly continuation of the Appalachian Mountains, and the time of Adair, who lived in their country. The number of the warriors was estimated of 23,000. They are now 15,000, including 2,200 N-word. Again, if you watch my prior videos, there is a difference. Like in this book right here, when it said the American N-word.
Okay, bam. He just stopped right there at they were the N-word. That was it. He don't just read the whole damn book, and that's where he makes his mistakes at with me. Now I took the liberty of getting the damn book too. He said I would read, right? Well, we read books over here. My bad. I've seen a lot of shit. What'd I do with the damn book? Where'd it go? So yeah, family, I'm gonna try to pull it up. Give me a minute.
Gotta read our books and their books.
Yeah.
The whole thing for them. No,
no bullshit.
They just reading just little snips.
Right. They little small shit. Now, this is what he was reading from. This is page 53. Just for transparency, we all can get the same damn book. These books ain't hard to find. They make it look like it's hard to find these books. But if you go archive.org, The Natural History of Man, comprising the inquiries into the modifying influences of physical and moral agencies on the different tribes of human family. Now, the quote that he was reading is from page, like I said, page 532 is what that says. And let me see if I can y'all see that entirely?
Yeah, I can. I don't think they can. Yeah, they can see the bottom where it says natural history. They can see that. They just can't see the rest of it very well.
All right. Now there's a part where he, oh shit, I didn't mean to blow it up that much. Okay, so right here it says the Cherokees. The history of the Cherokees has been admirably sketched by Mr. Gallant, to whom I must refer the reader for more extended information. Their name, rightly pronounced the Chilakees. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, I might chew a lot of these names up. Or properly, the Teleskees. Their territory was to the north and the south of the southwestern continuation of the Appalachian Mountains. In the time of that deer who lived in their country, this is where you slow down when you're reading shit. It says the number of their warriors was estimated to 2,300, right? It says they are now 15,000, including 1,200 Negroes in their possession. That's a big damn difference, because why would they stay in their possession? That means these were enslaved Africans that was enslaved from the Cherokees. That's what this means. That's why you can see articles like the article that we pull up from Harper's Weekly explaining the same damn thing. Y'all remember that article? So it's not telling you. He's not telling you that. He's trying to tell you that we weren't slaves. We was already here. But there's tricky wordplay in all of these posts that these cats be making. It says Negroes in their possession, meaning ownership. Ownership. And if I can try to find, where's that Osceola jump? Damn, I can't find it. I don't know where it went. Okay, so right here, Harper's Weekly. This is another, of course, it's not going to pull up when I'm looking for Harper's Weekly. This is another article, if it can pull up. I'm waiting on it. That his source. So that's two sources that we knocked out. This is the first source. Number one, we know that Cherokee owned Africans. Look it up. All of the civilized tribes own Africans, right? Especially the Cherokee and the Chickasaw. They had a whole treaty about that. Then he goes and try to pull this source up, right? This source is from Harper's Weekly, dated June the 12th, 1858. And this is about Osceola. Osceola's name was Billy and is of mixed ancestry, mixed African enslaved ancestry. Okay, so when he tried to hem him up, they tried to classify him as black, and he didn't want no parts of that, because being black in the 1800s was, you just did, you know, it was a lower class to be in by the white man. So he was like, why y'all calling me black? I'm not black. They take that one quote and they run with it. This is what these fake abos do when they lie about, you know, slavery didn't exist. It tells you in this article. Now I told you to read the book, Black Slave Indian Masters, right? Now, if you look at this same article, it'll tell you the same thing. Court ain't lying to you. We talked about this earlier. It says right here in the same article, same source. This is the second source that has debunked the night. It says in 1821, Florida was seceded to the United States. Immigrants began to pour in who demanded possession of their lands. The Indians were estimated at about 4,000 men, women, children, and 800 Negro slaves. End quote. This is telling you there's a clear difference between who the Indians are and who Negro slaves are. It's black and white, but they won't tell you that. They'll show you some half-ass copy and paste. Whenever you see this dude right here, if y'all ever pay attention to port, whenever y'all see this shit right here, automatically look up here. Slaves right here.
You said go back to that. Go to the Negro what?
Negro slave part.
Yeah. Because they said we got reclassified by Walter Plecker. Remember that?
Yeah. 800 Negro
and this
slaves.
This is 1821.
Right.
Now, hold on. Just leave that there, because I want to show the people in the chat something. Y'all see that, right? And Walter Plecker was born April 2nd, 1861. This article is 1821. So they didn't reclassify you then yet. So they're still calling African people Negro slaves. This is the shit we be talking about. Haitian Lowe's keeper. They got to get past Walter Plecker. Walter Plecker. They got to get past him. Walter Plecker, Haitian Lowe's. He reclassified you during the time he was alive. This is 1821. He was born 1861. So they didn't reclassify you yet.
So what y'all talking about?
What you talk? That's what I'm saying.
What they talking about?
I said y'all not ready for us.
I don't hear nothing.
And now I'm gonna say this one more time. Haitian Los gives some good information. I'm not gonna knock this. He gives some great information. I don't have no beef with him. Mm-hmm. He inserted himself into whatever was going on unintentionally. That's cool.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, I don't, but he's still gonna be part of the Summer Jam screen.
Yeah. I don't see nobody comment section.
He gives good information. I can't front and say he don't give no good information, but he's wrong on this.
Chat ever since I started debunking. What happened to y'all? We're not talking about cheese no more, are we? Yeah. Like a thought.
They don't want no problems. They don't want no problems.
Well, start now won't be nothing around here. So those are two sources that matter of fact, he reposted that shit. So I debunked it a long time ago already. So if out here and your shit gets debunked, right? And if you're putting out the same information, you are intentionally misleading the people. You intentionally family. And this goes out to both of y'all. Earth Speaks is with that group too. Because if somebody calls you out on it, don't be mad, get smart, and prove them wrong. And that's what I did. You said slavery didn't exist. There was like 30,000 slaves that came over here. We weren't enslaved. We were the Indians. It tells you in that article that you pulled up that in 1821, the Indians had about, I forgot how many enslaved Africans they had. It tells you in the other book that you had that they had Negroes in their possession. Come on, man. Bro, you can't deny the history. The historic record is there. And we are going to go through all of this shit.
Cool. Let me exit that. Okay, let me share my screen real quick.
Yeah, get warm up. Go ahead, man. Come on, man. This is a motherfucking master. Turn up. Like y'all bomb doing. You turn the fuck up.
Yeah, I need to. It ain't gonna let me share it. There it go. I'm about to pull it up.
You know what you know what else get recycled? Garbage.
Yes. Paper or plastic, my nigga.
Can y'all see my screen?
Oh yeah, you good. I see that.
Now, if y'all look, these are images of the dude that they say was the president, the first black president of the United States. Oh shit, I didn't mean to go into it.
Oh, that's the first black president. That's Obama right there, dog.
Look, see, it says first black president. This is what they go to. But he was not the first black president. Let me get out of these images. It's this guy, white man.
Really?
Yeah.
That black dude was a makeup.
Listen, John Hanson was an American founding father, merchant, and politician for Maryland during the Revolutionary era, 1779. Hanson was elected as a delegate to the Continental Congress after serving in a variety of roles for the Patriot cause in Maryland. He signed Articles of Confederation in 1781. This is the dude. And look, in November 1781, he was elected as the first president of the Confederation Congress, following ratification of the Articles. For this reason, some of Hanson's biographers have argued that he was actually the first holder of the office of President of the United States. They're talking about this man.
You're talking about that black dude that's over there in the left?
No. They talk about. I don't know why I keep.
So it's not the black dude.
No,
that's not.
It's this guy.
Oh
right
shit!
here.
Whoa, another white dude. God damn it!
That guy, look, we're gonna go down.
God damn it! That boy on fire, boy.
And they would have got away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kid.
I'm clicking it.
You
Okay,
learning today?
it's over here. His is over here.
You gonna learn today.
Now I'm going into it. Now, as y'all can see, it's the same black guy. It says was an African American politician in Liberia. He served in colonial council and as a senator from Grand Bassa County. Following Liberia's independence in 1847, he was born into slavery, but he purchased his freedom and migrated from Baltimore to Liberia at the age of 36.
Wow.
In Liberia, he joined the growing mercantile class. He also served as commissionary in the same country for several years, furnishing a house for the storage arms and ammunition. And he was also on the Liberian Council.
So hold up now this black dude and the white dude, two different dudes with the same name.
Yes.
Okay, what? So they just was like, oh, we got our own John Hanson. He was the first black dude, but he just happened to go to Liberia because they were sending all the Africans.
When you look him up, these images pop up.
Okay, I get it. So after the Civil
They
War,
give you a distinction. Because look, watch when you go down to this.
I get it.
When you hit him, you see that little index thing pops up, and it shows you who he is.
Okay. Damn, that was real smooth how they did that. That's wow. So okay, so this dude, the Black John, right? He was sent to Liberia post Civil War, right? Because they wanted to send Africans over there.
No, some of them just moved there. Remember, when you read Mississippi and Africa, some of us were moving back to Liberia.
I got that.
After slavery, and when
so he was one of the ones that just wanted to go over there.
Yeah, he just wanted to go.
Okay. And they got him confused with the actual white John Hanson that served the office.
The white boy.
You've been robbed, y'all job.
But see, they throw the black in there too. But that's him. And this is a wig.
They wigging out.
Oh, he's a whole white guy, just like the rest of them.
Who is this man?
God damn!
But look, they keep putting the front.
Ain't no black
president. They keep putting that up there though.
Yeah,
let's click into it and see.
They try to fuck you up with that.
Damn. Look, now it says fact check. So now we're gonna hit the fact check and see what it says.
What an awesome jewel tonight, man. We really needed this jewel.
Don't give me the bio. I want the fact check.
This is fucking hilarious.
Oh, need to add a new avatar.
No, it's not gonna bring up the damn website. I want the website.
You sold a whole lot already. That shit was a big ass nail in the coffin.
Let me back up and let me see if they actually got it, because I know they got that article.
I got another surprise article for y'all too that somebody dropped on me.
Oh shit!
This is getting into a reconstruction. Another reconstruction.
Like during a reconstruction time period.
30,000-year-old Egyptian reconstruction of the Egyptian that they did.
If y'all learned something new tonight, hit the like button. If y'all learned something new tonight, hit the like button. If y'all learned something new tonight, follow everybody that y'all hear. Thumb up the video. Thumb up the video.
There it goes.
Okay. Now he does have his own story, but it ain't a presidential
No,
story.
it's not.
I be goddamn.
Yeah.
These lying time
Look, you
wasters.
ready? Y'all ready?
Sons of bitches. Go for it.
Let me see if I can highlight it.
Go ahead and stick the dagger in real deep on this one, bro.
Oh, come on. I'm trying to highlight it. False information about Hansen as the first black president of the United States had already been circulating long before the internet. The new media, however, spread the information much further and much faster than ever before. Hansen was often confused with a white politician of the same name who was falsely claimed to be the first president of the United States. In 1781, this other man was named president of Congress under the Articles of Confederation before the U.S. Constitution officially established office of presidents of the United States.
I wish you had like one of those bombs.
Now we're gonna go here.
That shit is a bomb.
Because of his position as president of the Congress, some have. I don't even see the first part of that word. Okay, it's cut off. Argued that he, not George Washington, was the actual first president, adding to the confusion was the fact that Hansen had been thought to be the dark-skinned man on the back of the $2 bill. The image on the $2 bill shows the drafting of the Declaration of Independence by painter John Turnbull. The image some claim as Hansen is actually, Robert Morris, one of the original signers of the Declaration. Morris' image appears dark on the bill due to the type of printing used then.
You just pulled a Scooby-Doo when they pulled the wig, the little mask off his head and shit. And you like, that's the real nigga? That's what you just did.
Yep, they would have got away with it if it wasn't for the metal.
They would have got away with it if you wouldn't unmask their ass. Who you're unmasking?
Look. Wait till you find out who put the image up. Wait till you find out. Matter of fact, Port, you know, because I sent you it.
Go ahead.
You remember the YouTube I sent you with True Story in it? And he was talking about Ivan Van Sertima and Clyde Winters.
Oh, yeah.
The other dude, the Washington cat.
Oh shit.
What's his name? Mark something Washington.
I can't remember the whole name, but I remember
that's the dude that been putting these false images up of these black indigenous people. And this guy. I think it's Paul Mark Washington. Let me see if that's him.
I'm trying to confuse it. See how people go, like the length that people go to try to deceive people? It be your own people. Now y'all can look this source up at blackpost.org. They got a lot of good sources on this site. I pulled a lot of sources out of this site too, and they got good references. So pull up the name. What was that dude's name? The president, such and such, the so-called, whatever his name is. Y'all can pull that name up and run it and see the same thing that you're seeing on the screen right now. This ain't no copy and paste shit right here. This is documents.
I think this might be him.
So he's responsible for putting these images up.
I think this is him right here. If this is a dude from Philly.
West Philly, born and raised, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm trying to see if this is actually him. No, I don't. That's a different dude. Here he is. I don't want images.
Everybody got the fuck out of Dodge whenever you dropping facts and knowledges, and we start doing these.
Yeah, they just want to argue on the ticket. Okay, I think this is him. I just need to see where he was. Yeah, they just giving me Twitter shit. I don't want Twitter shit. I want the actual website. This is some right here.
Responsible for this bullshit. Some of this bullshit.
That y'all don't give me nothing else.
I didn't do this stuff.
I'm trying to find where they put his stuff online.
This stuff did
Peace to the
me.
chat. Peace to the motherfucking chat.
Matter of fact, Energy might know about him because she stay there. She's saying Philly. Yeah, I'm
Taylor, I don't know what DuckDuckGo is.
No, I ain't worried, but that's the dude. That's the Paul Mark Washington cat.
Okay. Man, that shit about the presidents. The president is not black. Yeah.
I'm about to see if I can put it in here.
My president's black. My Lambo is blue. And I be got darn if my rims ain't too.
It don't have the thing where they was talking to each other.
Ivan and
yeah, bro.
Cat. And no disrespect to Ivan, but Ivan had some pseudo shit with him a little bit. And what he had was a theory about how things could have happened in that book.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find that shit and put it in the thing. But Paul Mark Washington was talking about Ivan Van Sertima.
Yeah, you need to go ahead and get that.
Called him. He said he got his information from a white dude. He sued us.
We're gonna have a lot of pushback with Ivan. You dig what I'm saying?
Oh shit! That's why Ivan Van Sertima he gives credence to a European, and it was like, well, how come he didn't choose you to do it? And that's what he said. He was like, yeah, he hooked up with the dude, the European cat. Hold on, Mo. I gotta get out of the thing. I gotta hide.
Oh, it look like Mo. Okay, I see Mo down there.
All right. Let me stop sharing my screen.
He's been pushing the motherfucker doing. These names be funny as shit.
What it do?
What's up, man?
What's good, man?
Man, just another day we pushing shit in on motherfuckers. Come get you some. Come get you some. I know you got some shit in the tank.
Yeah, I got a little clip. I'm about to download it right now.
Another day, another book.
Yeah, my bookshelf broke.
Oh, damn. You got some top weight over there then.
Man, I was sitting here yesterday. My wife was on the bed. I was on the computer. I think I was watching some basketball clips. And I just heard crack, crack, and then boom.
Damn. So we got the book. I got a bookshelf I ain't even put together.
Yeah, I gotta use my old bookshelf.
That shit getting weighted. I gotta build a whole new jump because I'm getting a little heavy.
You said you read about Hanson. Yeah, bro. Look, Paul Mark Washington. If y'all get a chance, look into Paul Mark Washington, and y'all gonna see a majority of these black Indian images that y'all see on Google. They were posted from him.
So he recently made these.
No, it's not recent.
Okay.
Everybody think they're recent when you first were allowed to put images up on the internet. Yeah. He was the one that was doing it.
These job ass turkeys. Yo, that dude was talking about Queen Moo. I was cussing all on my phone, like, God damn.
What dude?
The Camaro dude, but they get all this shit.
Yeah, bro. I watched that shit on
Damn.
like
Now
last month.
Right. Damn. I didn't know he had anything to do with that. I recently saw the video and he's looking at Maya's shit. He had another book and he was like, yeah, remember I talked about Queen Moo and Augustine?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, this
now, but this is what they're not telling people. That Camaro dude, he tells it because he played a whole video. The Queen Moo and the Egyptian Sphinx is tying shit into biblical shit.
Well, he said she was ISIS.
Yeah, but it still got biblical stuff in there. But guess who's not tying it to biblical stuff? Earth Speaks.
Yeah, he cut that shit off. You don't want to fuck with that. Nah, you got to take all of this shit, bro. Yeah. All of this pseudo crazy shit with it. You own it. You own it. That's your package.
Yep.
And that's you own that. But yeah, I'm a debunk that shit again. I'm a debunk it just because everybody.
Yeah, you gotta run it back.
Yeah, we gotta do double debunks, triple doubles,
double.
You know, but that's crazy. He's like, yeah, and Augustus LePlongeon and the Queen Moo and the Atlanteans. I'm like, this sounds just like this fool Earth. This is where this fool get the shit from. It's a sad day in the conscious community.
Yeah, I think he left us alone.
Yeah, you know better. You know better.
I wish everybody else would just leave us the fuck alone.
Well, they're gonna learn today with these sources. They're gonna learn the fucking day. And they can talk all the shit they want to. I'm just gonna kill you with the sources. That's how I'm gonna fuck with.
Oh, well, remind me, Port. I gotta look for a goat. I gotta look for an image of a goat.
Okay, got you. Go. The goat. But yeah, I ain't gonna be arguing. I ain't, all the hot, and
yeah, I ain't doing that.
Nope.
I can do that. I can do that post debate.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be all pressure. That pressure where every time you get on your shit, motherfuckers will be in your comments like, "What about your DNA? What about Augustus LePlongeon? What about the Choctaw Nation owning Africans and shit like that?"
Yeah, so, I'm trying to get my mother's side's information for my grandma. I mean, from my grandma, for my great grandma, my great grandma.
You got your little genealogy going on, bro?
No, she's just giving me the pictures and stuff. Cause my grandma. Remember, I was telling you, my grandma said that her mom said there was Indians. My cousin, he said that's a made up story. And my grandma was saying that she can back it up with information. And he told my mom to tell her to do it then, because he ain't buying it. So they looking into it, seeing if they can find her records and stuff. But
we're trying to kind of settle the record shit, kind of.
I don't think they're gonna find it, bro. That might, because I saw what my grandpa looked like. And he could be, bro. So
well, man, at least they looking. I mean, I don't discredit like that's what we all supposed to be looking, and I don't knock anybody for that and shit but just don't make up a whole identity because you just want to feel good or some weird shit like that, man. Just do the studying, and if it leads back to some shit, okay, cool. But don't be erasing African history in the meantime. Like, that shit is disrespectful.
Bro, now they saying they didn't do it.
Who didn't do what?
They saying they didn't disrespect Africans.
Man, that's bullshit.
Yeah, I heard that bullshit.
That's fucking bull.
They have a beautiful culture.
How they never call African monkeys.
We love them. Like we just don't fuck with you.
And talking about motherfuckers, they live like the way they live and all of this weird shit y'all say about African people. don't front like y'all nice and shit all of a sudden because the shit's getting more pushed in, and people like, yo, like this shit's disrespectful, and you don't think for a second we're not gonna say anything. Shit. Then they block everybody.
Yeah,
That's
I
how you
called people out earlier about that.
Dude, this man said,
I was
I
on
tried
somebody's
to get up
live.
there and talk to him about it, and he wouldn't let me up. He said his BA wouldn't let me up. You blocked me, bro. So I don't understand this. You talk trash and blocked me. Then you went live and talked trash and told people the reason why you blocked us. So then a month later, you unblocked us, and we're supposed to be cool and let you in our lives. Why would we let you up there to talk to us? What are you gonna say?
Right. For a whole month, right?
We're not friends, so you can't get up there and explain the situation. We ain't cool.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. The black indigenous community and the indigenous community, they do that. They be blocking, unblocking each other, going into each other's lives, like being friends. Then the next week they beef it. I don't do shit like that. If we got a problem, we got a problem. Unless I call you and hash the shit out.
Yeah, they said opium. We attacked opium. Basically, in a nutshell, he's saying that Yahweh is saying he smashed pork in a debate. So we got mad and we started taking it out on opium and everybody else.
That is not
Opium he's on YouTube jumping in the live, disrespecting me. I don't know why he was like targeting me for some reason.
He came out there talking shit about me and everything. Like I've never said
Port didn't even come to the live yet, and Opium was up there talking shit.
Yeah,
but this is like, what we were saying. People missed all of that shit. And then Opium gets to act, while we responding to what he did and we give him the same energy back, everybody's responding to what's happening today and not looking at what happened months ago. And they playing off of that.
Yeah. They put him on a live and don't know what the fuck he done said in the past to us. Like the dude that's on his live had talked shit to all of us before. You know what I mean? He got on a live, cussed all of us out one time. Way back in the day. I ain't never say anything wrong about him or his mom or none of that dumb shit. He gets on the live and says weird shit to us.
He said, "Look, bro." He said they made me go into their live. How do we make you come into the live?
Ain't nobody make you do shit.
Ain't nobody. We didn't say Opium. Come up here and talk to us.
Ain't nobody looking for you, bro. Ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? You ain't that important around here. I'm gonna be keeping it real. But you like keeping our names in like that. That's the weirdest thing, man. People do some weird shit. We talk about history and people get offended about it. Especially African history for some goddamn reason. Right? And you hop on here. I don't fucking know you, bro. I don't fuck with you like that. So don't come up here talking shit to anybody on here and expect for us not to say something or clap back and shit like that. What do you expect? I haven't, like, if you check anyone, I don't talk shit to people. I'm always responding. I'm on like,
bro, listen, Port. They said we only mess with you because you got a high TikTok following.
Yeah, that's not the fucking case, man.
We've been fucking with you for a minute. It's just we didn't go. You didn't come to our lives like you do now. But I used to be in your live.
Yeah, we
but they don't know that.
All right, we got a common interest right now. Shit. What is wrong with niggas, man? I don't get it, man. I'm not. This ain't gonna be one of them jumps where we talking like this is education shit, and we just putting out evidence and facts. That's how my shit is. That's how it's always been. If you look at all my shit, I'm not talking shit about people. I don't do shit like that. Just so we clear. But if you get me in the corner talking shit about me, you're gonna get stung. And I think every brother on here feel the same way and stuff like that. I think my man putting them on his live, that might be a little bit detrimental and stuff. So you got to watch who you put on your live, because they can get on there and start talking shit about everybody and be like, yo, and then the whole fucking crazy dumb. Like,
he said when you hear them say knock him out and run his pockets and they making threats and all of that, not to mention you're gonna see once because I'm trying to get the Mr. No Jobs to send me that clip of when your wife got up there on that live and made her threat. So your wife already made a threat. I know y'all watching. Your wife made the threat. So you're in the group with them. And if you supporting her, unless you want to check her and go, hey, you need to apologize to them because she's the one who made the threat. So y'all together, y'all a union, right? But he said, whenever they say that, you see me, I get quiet. And I'll give him that. He do. He got the mute pop up. But when somebody in our live and they go, man, them fucking pretendians, when we catch them, we're like, oh, nah, nigga, nope. The information. You got information? You can crack a joke or whatever, but we're not doing all the threatening and calling them wobos. They say they don't like the name wobo. We ain't doing it. We put people in check. So if somebody's making a threat on our live and they have done it multiple times and we stop them from doing it, how are you on another live and you're not with that shit and you just mute up? Well, let me go ahead and mute real quick because they making threats. All right, y'all done threatening people? Let me get back in there. You're supposed to be putting that shit in check. Mm-hmm. You know, so turning a blind eye is worse. That's how I look at it.
Well, this is how it is. If you messing with the people that got beef with a certain person, and then it's time for them to go put that work in, and you on the block with the people that they don't like, you think they gonna not hit the block up because you standing outside with them? No, you part of them now. You're guilty by association because you're not stopping it. So you can be like, they're not going to run up on you, and then you be like, look, I'm not with them. I'm just kicking it with them, and I don't ideology. You know, they gonna put two to the back of your head and call it a day, bro. Just be like, look, for clearing for I'm clearing the record. They say stuff I don't like, and that's them. I don't do that, but they're doing it on your platform. I don't let nobody get up here and say the W word.
Yeah, you real big on that. Yeah, I will say that. You get up here, you be like, hey man, you can't call them wobbles because that's disrespectful. You've been saying it. So like,
go ahead.
When people don't get up there and be like, well, don't say this about the Pan Am. I will say I saw Mont Moose, whatever my man name is. I did see him do that. That's a few. Like I haven't seen anybody have really, said don't say shit about Pan Africans in the way that you dogging people out and shit like that. I will say that about my man. I don't know what he said in the past. I wasn't there, but that's one out of a few. The rest of these motherfuckers, they get on here, they disrespectful, they cuss you out, and it's like this personal thing. It's just like, bro, we talking about African history, nigga. Like,
bro, it's just, they make stuff up that we don't say.
Oh, it ain't about you.
They said that none of us are
y'all get personal.
Like we didn't say that.
Yeah, y'all get real personal.
Why all going out from Africa? We never said that. They said we come from monkeys. We never said that, and we keep saying it over and over and over again. And that's like I keep telling them, if we keep saying we never said that in every single live, and you're following us because you're trying to use the content to go against us, and you keep bringing it up, it's either you don't want to hear what we're saying, or you're just ignorant to the stuff that's coming out of our mouths.
Yeah, man, it's just too personal. When you asking about why how you can afford to go over to Africa? What the fuck does that got to do with the information that I'm bringing back from Africa, niggas?
But when I pull up Alexander Chromo letter stating that Pan-Africans, that African people in America, or the Negro in America, even though we are descendants from Africa, America is our home. We don't know that much about African, and if we go there, we're foreigners to the land because we've been colonized with everything, our mind, our dress, our language. So we're like a foreigner going over there on a vacation. We're tourists. So now we got to get reacclimated to the land. It was like a lot of African people are not willing to do that. Because when you go over to Africa, a lot of the Africans, they're gonna call you names because you're not from there. Not in a bad way, but you be like, oh look, he doesn't know the language. He's not dressing like us. It's not nothing bad. Even they'll help you to like pick out the stuff you need to eat, where to live, all types of stuff. Because I've seen the documentary on it. People right now, they're moving back there. They're going to Nigeria and all other places, and they have African American little towns inside in Africa. But the African people joke. Okay, that's cool. I don't have a problem with that. But what Alexander Chromo was saying is, America is your home, and Africa is where your bloodline came from.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to move back if you don't. Everybody know. Even when you go to Marcus Garvey said the same thing. If you're African and you don't want to move back home, that's fine. Just don't forget your roots. That's all
Right.
it is.
Yeah, just remember where the fuck you come
African
from.
is hooking up with black people globally.
Right. And the whole vilification of
all you want
Pan-Africanism
to.
is crazy. Like the whole vilification of there's nothing wrong with fucking Pan-Africanism.
Bro,
By essence, all it means is just connecting with people that is of African descent. Anything outside of that, when you try to vilify that shit, you sound fucking stupid.
When you go to the term black indigenous,
you know what I mean?
and you read it, it says people who have a connection to Africa.
Right.
The bloodline is connecting to Africa. So what are they trying to you gonna get rid of the term? They coined themselves. Look, I'm not lying. Go to ubnews.com and you're gonna see it says black indigenous. They were calling themselves black indigenous. And then they switched to aborigine. Then it went to just we're native. Now they're indigenous. But y'all started out as black indigenous. Then more is intersected in your group and said black was a derogatory term. So now y'all just were indigenous.
Mm-hmm.
That's y'all with Aboriginal. Go on Facebook. You got Aboriginal versus African American or the Kemetic community, whatever you want to Pan-Africanism. These are actually YouTube groups. Black indigenous versus Pan-African, indigenous versus Pan-African, Kemetic.
Just division, right? But at the end of the day, y'all, it's all about like just the information. That's where we coming from. I will bang on the information hard and we can joke and shit like that. But other than that, I'm not fucking with y'all niggas like that. It's just information and facts, and that's it. Don't be thinking that I'm trying to like disrespect y'all or whatever the fuck. So don't be getting mad at me. Just put your facts and information out there. If I make a video, no, if you make a video, most of y'all niggas make videos about us or me.
No. They make a video about you.
You know what I mean? And it's always me replying to this shit. I make a video, y'all get mad. I say you lost your African mind. If you ain't lose your African mind, I'm not talking.
They shouldn't be responding, bro. That's what I see. If he ain't talking about you shouldn't be responding. So you taking
I'm personally talking to any of y'all niggas.
That's what I'd be saying.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
thanks for letting me know you fake though.
Right,
because I was only talking to the fake Indians. I don't know why the hell y'all keep on talking.
Ass Indians. The nigga who wearing a fake ass polo. If you got a fake polo,
hey, that man said they think I walked to Africa and got this feather. No, bro. We were listening to the YouTube. You said somebody from Africa melted. Like they just make up shit in their mind and make it seem like we said it. I don't get this shit.
Like y'all, like, come on, man. Unless y'all hear that shit come out my mouth, don't be fucking saying no stupid shit. Like that's the dumbest shit. Come on, man. We just put your little information out. Like all I hear is blah 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 blah, and no documents, no facts, no articles, no journals. I give it to Yahweh, my man. He could put the books up that we can debunk. We can always argue about the books and shit, but at least he do some books. The rest of y'all motherfuckers, I don't really see a lot of books from anybody. It's just this hatred I see. Hatred and copy and paste shit that all y'all doing is just recycling shit that y'all done saw from somebody else and it gets posted again.
Right. Queen Moo.
Right. Dodge the hijack. Where have you heard that before?
Well, matter of fact,
it happened in reverse. Where have we heard that before?
I think it was Chief Pressure. He made a TikTok video talking about get the book Ancient Egypt in America. And I went and got the PDF. And matter of fact, I was making breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn, let me make this. I'm making breakfast and I'm reading the book. And the book is basically saying that they took Egyptian artifacts from Africa and Egypt and moved it to America museums. So they're not even reading some of them. Some of them are not even reading the books. They just see the headline of the cover of the book and run with it.
Run
Ancient
with it.
Egypt in America was just talking about them moving artifacts from Egypt in Africa to museums in America.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole comment section, Chief Prester's talking trash to me, calling me a B word, F you BAN word. I'm like, whoa, bro. Like, he was like, you stupid, you can't effing read. I'm like, deal with the book though. So I said, I'm not going to go back and forth with you. I'm just going to go live and I'm just going to do a response to your little video. So I made a whole lot. And if y'all, matter of fact, it was Mo, Patah, and somebody else. I was like, yeah. I said, I put all these screenshots together, all these slides together while I was making breakfast. And I told her I had some bacon, some ham, some eggs, some thick ass sausage. It's light work.
Oh yeah, the breakfast
You
thing.
debunk them. It's light work, bro. 15 minutes making breakfast, and I debunked him.
Yeah, and there's something else important too. I want to point this out because I heard some cheerleading with this. Just like they say, the debate happened with Port City, and then we got mad and started attacking opium, and opium been attacking us way back when we were just crossing over to get into religion. That's how far back he's been doing that shit. They didn't even set up a debate yet. And opium was up there tweaking the fuck out. He started to disrespect. We responded. Y'all caught it late. That's what happens. So that's misinformation. The other thing that's misinformation, and they're all cheerleading for it, is, Mo said that his people, he got Indians in his family, and they just gave up all of their shit. No, I said my grandfather, his family called him and said, hey, Nathan, you got some land that's being passed down to you. Come get these acres. He said, I don't want them. Give them back to the Indians. You are Indian. That started a whole argument. He just banged the phone up and he don't want to argue about it. He knows who the fuck he is. He knows he mixed. He's not trying to take the people's shit. And he didn't want it. He had his own business. He got houses all over the place, tons of cars. He's not worried about the shit. He in Thailand and Hawaii chilling, right? So they took that story and spun it and said that my people in South Carolina are still on the land. My grandfather said, wait a minute, I ain't no goddamn Indian. We mixed with them. And he went about his business. His family's still down there doing that shit. That's what they want to play around and do that shit. They picked a side. They like, he understands he's mixed with them. But at the same time, where the fuck is Africa at? Where's the blackness at? That's what he was trying to get back to. There's no blackness in that. They're just like, we're Indians and we were just always here. That's not how the story goes. And that's documented. And that's the unique thing with my family down there, that part of my family. They have the records that show that, but they just don't want to associate with being black. They're not even saying they're not black. They just don't bother with anything African or black. That's just how they are. They're not saying that they don't have it in them. So he was the only one that did it out of all of them. Everybody's or him and my mom actually was the only one who did it. And that's how I ended up meeting them. I met them because he was getting rid of the land. So my mom said, look, I think you can get it. That's how I got involved with them, because they were going to still pass it down to the next person. We were going to see who they were going to pass it to. My grandfather did that himself, and that always stuck with me. He said, I ain't no damn Indian. I knew what he meant, though. He's not disrespecting them. He's not saying that the relatives we had are not ours. He's just saying, like, I'm not no damn Indian, as in that's it. That's not the end of the goddamn story. There's still more to the story, and the rest of the kids in the family need to know that. You're not going to say, hey, you know you Indian? Hey, you know you're Indian. But they spun that shit and tried to make it seem like my family, their tribe, gave up all their land to the European or some shit. So this is what they do. They hear little things and then they turn around and go on their platforms and start spinning shit around. Yeah, they attacked me because I smashed I smashed Port City. So they got mad and started attacking people around them. Everything they do with the information, to when we having conversations back and forth, to when they looking at our lives, they just make up shit. That's their technique. To just lie and exaggerate.
Yeah, I don't even know these fools. Like, besides the person I debated and shit, and we've had our back and forth and stuff, and it's solely on the information. That's what it's all about. The rest of these jive ass circuits, they just talk mad shit. They just like doing it. Just get the information up and do it that way.
I'm about to send this. I'm trying to send does anybody have that video where Earth Speaks is like, he said, The Sumerians. He said the Sumerians were using the milpa.
I don't know if I got that.
Let me see if I can. I might be able to pull it up on TikTok.
Oh, it's on his TikTok.
Milpa. It's on. Damn, is this it? That ain't it.
Family, if y'all ain't following us on YouTube, follow us on YouTube.
What I'm about to show, I gotta make sure that I show him saying what he said first, but he said he didn't say it. And matter of fact, I'm gonna just let y'all hear it. I got the video, but I don't want to flip this. I might not be able to see it, but this is just a preview anyway. Y'all gonna see the full presentation later, so I'm gonna just pull up this video and let y'all hear it. Y'all know his voice, so.
Oh, you can send it.
History with this one. Excuse me, our story. Let me show you what I mean.
Well, the file, it keeps saying, oh no, matter of fact, hold up, we good.
But you sent me one.
I'm gonna share my screen. Oh, does it say
Earth screen, dog?
No, look. Oh well, you can't see it. Hold on.
I'm gonna it's right here. I'm gonna share
Hold
it.
on, wait. Don't share yet. I'm gonna share mine, and then I'm gonna show you what you sent me.
Is it the same shit?
No, it's because he sent me something before.
Is it Earth Speaks Cap and Milpa?
So I'm pretty sure you can send it.
Yeah, that's funny.
Because you sent me this shit. You don't remember? Can you see the
but
screen?
You see me going back and forth. I gotta go to my desktop.
Oh.
And then I gotta try to log into the email that's connected to your email, and all of that is too much. I'm on 2 different devices. But I got the video up. The video is up right here. He just used a different photo from the other video, or somebody reposted it. So I'm gonna share this shit. Hold on. Let me share this. Share screen. I want y'all to hear him say it first, because that's the right way to do it. Window. We're gonna go to TikTok first. Tell me when y'all can see it.
You sharing your screen?
Yeah, can y'all see it yet?
Soon you gotta share a screen. These are some pseudo cats, y'all. Pseudo.
You see it?
Oh yeah, you good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You
I told you, tell me
dog.
whenever you're ready.
You good? You teaching, dog? Teach. Oh, we can't hear it though.
Oh, it ain't no sound?
No. It won't let you. Are you on? Yeah, it won't let you share that. You got to go to his actual page to see if it's on there on YouTube. You dig what I'm saying? Because if you're trying to share it, a TikTok on the YouTube, I don't think it's gonna let you hear it.
No, this is a TikTok. This is TikTok. This is the TikTok app.
But we can't hear it.
What's the name of his video?
Just type in the Earth Speaks. Search the Earth Speaks Milpa.
I don't think it's going.
Which video is it?
The one with the I guess the Buddhist monk with the serpents behind him.
I hear something.
You on your phone?
Yeah, it's on his TikTok. I mean his YouTube.
Yeah, you got to do it on the YouTube. On the YouTube, we can hear it. We just can't hear it.
It's on a YouTube
It's on
channel?
his YouTube.
Yeah, like they're not gonna do it because of the copyright, I think, or something weird.
Okay, let me
The
get it.
Mayans are the Naga,
They
and they
like,
got that same little thing you just showed.
mhm.
He's talking about the Sumer. Did he talk about the Milpa?
So go to the YouTube and share the YouTube. Go share the YouTube.
No, I gotta make sure it's the right video. But if not, I got it right here. I'm gonna just show y'all on the screen. Can y'all see that? In the comments, y'all can see that, right?
You can see it now.
He said agriculture in Samaria, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see the beginning of that video.
Is that on his YouTube?
People they called the Sumerians. This is a picture that I took from the Brooklyn Museum. And as you can see here, he's holding what all the archaeologists call a pine cone. And as you can see here, they're also holding.
Yep, this there. Go to YouTube and proof the Sumerians aren't carrying a pine cone.
Just put the link in the
Yeah, you can share it. It'll look better.
This is so sad.
drop the link.
It's so pseudo.
Go to YouTube and put the link in the chat. So I can
So silly.
I can play it. I got this shit ready.
It's like continuously getting.
This dude makes no fucking sense.
They still use the same books. Like, I don't get it. Very much flawed. Somebody said in the chat this week they are Ethiopian Hebrew Israelites.
Right?
Yeah, man, they change up, man.
To your grandpa, yeah. They be bugging. And they always throw the context off. The context was, I'm giving you a little bone. Like, yo, I got those type of people in my family too. But we would have been lost forever if everybody walking around talking about, I'm Indian. Not to mention the people after his grandparents slept with black people again. Mm-hmm. So even if he wanted to say, like, okay, those people they could have been, full bred, they already started sleeping with Africans again. So what the fuck is you talking about? What is y'all saying you Indian for? You see a black person right here in your immediate family. They be tripping, man.
Yeah, it won't let me.
What you trying? You can't paste it?
No, it says sign in to chat.
I got it.
And then when I try to do it, what says it won't let me.
All right, you said it's YouTube. We're gonna get it.
Yeah.
YouTube, and then what? What do I type?
You type in proof the Sumerians aren't carrying a pine cone.
Crazy. You said proof the Sumerians aren't carrying a pine cone. That's exactly what I'm about to. Well, technically, I'll give y'all. I'll see in a second. All right, let me share my screen because he could technically be right about that, but it's still not going. Let me go back. Present. Share screen. And then which window we want? YouTube.
Okay. Okay.
Can y'all hear it?
Damn.
What? Is it on YouTube?
Yeah.
So why is my sound not coming?
I don't know what's going on with that.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. You do the YouTube thing? Hold on. Yeah. You know what I mean? Remember I had the same problem where we couldn't hear it and I had to hit. Did you hit share the whole screen or did you hit the YouTube?
I hit the YouTube only.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
See if one of y'all could pull it up. I'll drop the link and then see if y'all can pull it up. You share it. I really want to be fair with this shit. I could just play it I ain't trying to make nothing look fake.
So you trying to get it?
Oh, I'm going to the thing now.
I dropped the link in the chat.
Man, that wasn't a YouTube and shit, right? Well, I can pull this shit up. Y'all hear that though, yeah? Do y'all not hear that?
No.
Mm-mm.
I don't think it's gonna let us do it. I don't.
I almost could hear
I
it.
think there's something
Did
weird
y'all
about
hear it?
Wait, it's not even sharing the screen.
No, I'm not sharing. I was just seeing if y'all could hear it.
Nope. That's the thing. I don't think.
Wait, when I shared the screen, y'all could see the video, but you couldn't hear no sound.
Yeah, y'all can't hear that?
Nah, dog. Nothing. Nope.
No, it's not. It's definitely not going to work unless you share the screen.
No, it ain't gonna do that. It ain't gonna do it either. I
So
think
y'all saw the video?
we see
It
the video,
might.
but we don't
Oh,
hear
it
it.
might.
I think that YouTube and TikTok got this thing where they're not gonna allow you to. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. There's certain shit you now. What you can do is record it. How many minutes is it? Well, it's 8 damn minutes. That's a long clip.
No, y'all didn't hear it?
No, homie.
All right.
Man, I'm about to just flip my phone around. Fuck that shit. We gonna get straight to it.
As you can see here in another picture that I took, a whole different bag than the other Sumerians were holding. We'll circle back to this in 1 second. Because as you can see here, I took a lot of pictures and a lot of videos of these tablets. And this picture shows that he is not holding a pine cone. That is a piece of corn.
Well,
and if you notice, a lot of time they don't show you the whole stone depiction.
He's not showing the whole depiction.
As you can see here, he's clearly picking the corn or maize. And as you can see here, you see squash and beans. I hate to break it to you, boss, but that is the milpa planting system. As you can see here, in this receipt, you can clearly see the maize, the beans, and the squash. It's a supportive root system that's from the Americas. In fact, that's how we planted the Amazon rainforest.
That's all we need right there. He said we planted the Amazon rainforest.
wow.
And he said we planted the Amazon rainforest. And he said that the Sumerians were using the Milpa system. This is over 5,000 years ago, people.
Pseudo, y'all.
Over 5,000 years ago. Pay close attention to this.
People take it and run with it.
Shit be sounding good. I'm telling you. If you
Hold on, Bo. You want me to make your screen big again?
Yeah, I'm about to share my screen right now and
Okay,
go to
hold
this.
on. Okay.
To a couple of slides.
Let me know.
This is the weirdest shit. What's up with this, man? That's crazy. And then he say we from the Yucatan. Oh, okay. Yep.
Y'all see it?
They planted the whole rainforest. That's the
You see this shit, right?
Yo, this is some funny ass shit. That's the Milpa planting system where they just planted everything. That's the rainforest. Because then he say that, right?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
All right. Can y'all see the screen?
Oh, yeah.
All right, boom. Okay, so here's the maize. This is where the maize would be at. This is the beans. The beans would be down here, right? And the squash would be on the ground. So he's fucking up already because this is the squash on the ground. He said the guy was picking the squash from it was a leaf. He pointed at the leaf and said, look, the guy's picking corn, as you can see here. And then when he got to the same leaf that was at the bottom, like in this area, but it's still too high to be a squash, he said, and he's picking squash. And then there's beans down here, right? Bullshit. And let me show you why. If you understand the history of the Middle East or the Eastern Hemisphere, period, you'll know that this is impossible, because at the time where these people are making this shit on the wall, they would be developing teosynthi. And teosynthi is what y'all going to learn about at the end of it. So remember teosynthi. But right now, I'm going to run you through exactly what they said that this is. Research in the forest. Oh, yeah, we're going to do this first before I go to what's going on in Sumer. Okay. Research has proven that the forests in these areas consist of plant species that are more useful to humans than naturally occurring species. Hence, the neotropical woodlands of the Mayan civilization are a landscape developed profoundly by the influence of the human societies that nurtured it. The authors refer to it as the Maya forest. So he's referring to it as well as the Milpa Forest Garden. This is not the Amazon.
It's a garden.
He's been duping y'all the whole time. Now, they called the Mayan rainforest the Milpa Forest Garden, but they're referring to it's a Mexican forest. Mm-hmm. It stretches out a little bit, but it's not the Amazon. The Amazon is like far south, very far south. The Mayans, there is not one shred of evidence that shows that the Mayans stepped foot in the Amazon. Not one shred of evidence. These are completely different tribes. And you can look it up right now and look up the tribes of the Mayan. You can type in Mayan Forest Garden, or you can type in the Maya Forest. Look at the tribes that live there and look at the tribes that live in the Amazon. He's completely capping. There's no Mayans in the fucking rainforest, in the Amazon rainforest. And he didn't plant the Amazon rainforest, nor did they plant the Mayan forest. What they did was they found a way to domesticate or a better way of domesticating plants. And this was an earlier type of corn called teosynthi. So they destroyed the earlier version of what nature was producing in the forest and created something different. You see what I'm saying? They didn't plant, they destroyed it. You know, this is crazy. So now here's we're going to Sumer now. Y'all not going to be able to read this, neither am I. I'm just showing you that this is the text from the wall relief, and then this is the translation into English, right? It says 7 statues. And let me let y'all see this real quick before I read that. Let y'all see this. This is the full picture. He said this is squash.
What, that flour and shit?
He picked corn off of a squash. How he do that then? In the video, he points at this and says, as you can see here, this is squash. Because it do look like squash, kind of. So he can trick you with that, the looker shit. But when you get the full picture, this is their technique. They blame other people for doing something that they're about to do to you right there in that instant. They don't want to show you the full picture. You're not showing me the full picture. As you can see here, these are leaves, not squash. So with his logic, they would be picking corn off of a fucking squash. And this is the part that he tried to make it seem like is beans. This shit that's growing, this isn't anything growing right here. This is decoration. Yeah, and right. If you pay close attention, so these aren't beans, right? And this isn't squash, and this isn't corn. Neither is this a fucking human. You see that what happens here? Forget the plant. Look at what the hell is picking the shit. Everything is exaggerated here. This is not even a real being. What the fuck is that? That's a bird king. Man, the dude got muscles. He been going to the gym. He goes to the gym and shit. Look at his feet. This nigga strong. If he kick you, your whole family line is gone. What is this shit? So we over here, this is a mythical depiction of something. It's not even supposed to be real. So we're already in a deficit trying to have a conversation about an exaggerated piece of art. And they're talented, whoever did it. But this is exaggeration. The dude got 4 wings. He's wearing clothes. I don't know what he needs clothes for. He got an eagle head, human arms,
bird beak ass, fucking wing bird beak, and he picking flowers and shit. That's the weirdest shit I've seen, man.
So now let's go see what this shit say.
That's wild, man.
It says 7 statues of sages whose clay is mixed with wax, furnished with wings, and the face of a bird, holding in their hand a cleaner. A cleaner is what he's holding in his hand. A cleaner. Would you take corn and clean something with it? They call these things a cleaner. It says in their hand, holding a cleaner, in their left hand a bucket. They are clad in white paste and endowed with feathers by hatching in the wet paste. You shall make 7 statues of sages. And it repeats. Clad in the white paste, uniform, and you shall draw fish scales. Let's go down here real quick. See the fish scales?
At the bottom of the bucket.
This is a ritual, guys. A ritual of protection. It's a protection ritual.
Right.
This isn't even food. He's not even eating this shit. This is just for a ritual, which would make it more likely or less likely to be some food that they're not trying to waste it. So
hold up. Yo, hold up. Yo, that mother, that's a whole ritual right there. And he's saying they're picking corn.
Mm-hmm.
God damn.
Now look at this. Clad in the white paste over their uniform, you shall draw fish scales on them with black paste. In their right hands, they shall hold a cleaner, and in their left hands, a what? What's in the left hand?
Yo,
he said it's a bag. It's a bucket.
It's a bucket. He said it was a bag.
They think it's a damn bag. They think these.
That's the Gucci bag.
With a bag with fish scales. You know how stinky that shit would be?
Awesome scamming,
man. A bunch of fish scales inside of a bag.
These fools been scamming
made of some type of fabric. How you gonna clean that out? It would make more sense that it's in a damn bucket anyway. Because they could just wash it out with water. And you can see it. Look at this. Come on now. Y'all know how buckets look. That's not a bag.
That's a metal bucket.
That's a whole bucket, dog.
Yep, it's a metal bucket.
A drop in the bucket.
With the cap. With the cap. All right, now.
That's a major dagger. That's a body bag. This dude forever gets the bump. Wow. I love it. It's crazy. Keep going. Keep going, bro. What else you got?
I don't want to get into too much of it. I can't see the favorite observation of why Portuguese. Okay, that's just them discovering it. Okay, I think I gave y'all enough for you to understand what's this. Oh, this is just showing more.
So hold on, let me get it straight. Now he was at the Met Museum then, huh?
He was in the. He had to either be in the Bronx.
The Bronx,
or maybe they got some Sumerian shit in.
So they had.
I'm pretty sure that's the only museum he's been to is Penn Museum.
Okay.
Well, the pictures I get, these are from the Bronx. There's a Bronx museum, I think they got it. Or the other one, the other picture is this one's from Metropolitan Museum.
Right, the Met. Okay, so yeah.
But they probably all got it. It's Sumerian, Egyptian shit all over America.
I got you.
That's why they confused, because nobody's telling them that they're getting the shit from somewhere else anyway.
This is the funniest shit, man.
Right.
That was a bird, yo.
Now check this out. Tell me, can y'all hear this?
The milk.
Okay, yeah, you gotta turn it up.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, yes. You gotta turn it up though.
All right, let me shrink it down. So.
That was a bird, family. Y'all see that shit? That's funny.
The milk.
All right, you should turn it up. Let me know if it's good enough.
The slash and burn system and the terror.
That's good?
Yep.
Yeah, you turn it down just a tad.
Turn it down some.
Just a tad. But we can hear it loud and clear though.
The Milper, the slash and burn system, and the terror praetor. Between 6,000 and 10,000 years ago, Native Americans living in what is now Mexico began domesticating teosinte, or the grain of the gods, as the name has been interpreted to mean. Scientists cannot yet say how long this domestication process took, but they do know that around 4,500 years ago, a plant recognizable as today's corn was present across the Americas. But history is not that clear and cut, because thousands of years before Gregor Mendel postulated his theories on genetics and heredity,
indigenous Americans were breeding corn to select for desirable traits. By selectively breeding each generation, ancient farmers drastically changed teosинte's appearance, yield, grain quality, and survivability, culminating in today's corn. In fact, teosinte is so unlike modern corn, 19th century botanists did not even consider the two to be related. Now, why is that important? Because corn as we know it today would not exist if it weren't for the humans that cultivated and developed it from teosinte. It is a human invention, a plant that does not exist naturally in the wild. It can only survive if planted and protected by humans. Scientists believe people living in central Mexico developed corn at least 7,000 years ago. It was started from a wild grass called teosinte. Teosinte looked very different from our corn today. The kernels were small and were not placed close together like kernels on the husk ear of modern corn. Also known as maize, Indians throughout North and South America eventually depended upon this crop for much of their food. From Mexico, maize spread north into the southwestern United States and then south down to the coast of Peru. About 1,000 years ago, as Indian people migrated north to the eastern woodlands of present-day North America, they brought corn with them. When the Europeans like Columbus made contact with these people living in North and South America, corn was a major part of the diet of most native people. When Columbus discovered America, also discovered corn. But up to this time, people living in Europe did not know about corn. The first Thanksgiving was held in 1621. While sweet potatoes, cranberry sauce, and pumpkin pie were not on the menu, Indian corn certainly would have been. Now, before we get into the slash and burn systems and the terra preta, I'm going to give you the difference between GMO and selective breeding. Selective breeding is the process in which organisms with desired traits, and thus with the desired genes, are used to breed the next generation, and organisms lacking the trait are not bred. Plants and animals have been domesticated for thousands of years using selective breeding. Genetically modified organisms, GMOs, are plants or animals that have undergone a process where scientists alter the genes with DNA from different species of living organisms, bacteria, or viruses to get desired traits such as resistance to disease or tolerance to pesticides. Genetic modification began about 30 years ago and really only got speed in the last 20 years. Being in its infancy, we have yet to see the long-term effects, both good and bad. Because of selective breeding, future generations of selectively bred plants and animals will all share very similar genes, which will reduce variation. Genes and their different alleles within a population are known as a gene pool. Inbreeding can lead to a reduced gene pool, making it more difficult to produce new varieties in the future. This also makes the organisms prone to certain diseases or inherited defects. Reduced genetic variation can lead to the attack by specific insects or disease, which could be extremely destructive. Also, rare disease genes can be unknowingly selected as part of a positive trait, leading to problems with specific organisms. Example, a high percentage of Dalmatian dogs are deaf. Lastly, it can create physical problems in specific organisms. Example, some breed of dogs have hip dysplasia due to the hips not being formed correctly. In a nutshell, pun intended, GMO and selective breeding, they both have negatives because nature is suppressing certain genes for a reason. Whether it's because it was a defect, because it's trying to adapt to the environment, or because it has become harmful to the ecosystem, one of those reasons is why it's going to suppress it. So if you pick to bring out something because the external presentation or what it can do for you is better, and you like that, you can also bring out what nature was trying to suppress. This type of practice can lead to the demise of natural plants and animals, as we have seen.
Boom. So, in conclusion, they're bragging, and that's going to be in part two. This was just I cut this short so that y'all could see this clip. But I'm gonna break down how he's bragging about destroying what was already there, and then when they go look at the Mayan forest now, they see all of these gardens, but they're not flourishing because, as they said, if a human being is not tending to it, it's not gonna work. So you didn't plant the Amazon. You went in there and burnt down shit. And that's also what y'all gonna see in the full presentation, how those civilizations fell. There were certain kings that were there that they went and burned down a whole bunch of stuff and chopped down a bunch of trees and everything to start building up stuff. This is before they actually collapsed. And the reason they collapsed is because when they removed all those trees to plant, like he said, to plant all of this stuff there, they created bigger gaps in the basin. And then when rainfall came, it flooded all the roots. So it messed up their food and they started attacking other people stealing their food. So what he's bragging about is what collapsed their entire civilization.
Damn.
That's it. That's all I wanted to show you.
Fucking push, son.
Yeah, you left that out the last video. You didn't put push in there. When you first started it. The last one you sent in the group chat, you didn't put push. When you first started playing the video, you didn't say push.
Oh yeah, because
I was waiting for it.
The whole thing is like 30 minutes long. The part I sent you is the second part of this one. It just keeps going. This is the beginning of it. Yeah.
That shit cold blooded.
I was gonna let him hear. Should I let him hear the teacher, Joe? The professor?
You got him too? That's you got the professor that he studies the Milpa system?
No, the professor on the clip.
Peace to the chat.
No, don't play it. We wait. This is just a preview.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do that because that shit is hilarious.
Slow down, Agent Push.
Yeah, so that bucket, that bag, everybody keep calling that shit a bag. That's a bucket.
That's a fucking whole bucket with a whole fucking bird. Let's not forget that shit, y'all family. Let's not forget what we seen tonight. I seen a whole bird. It looked like the bird was watering flowers, but what he was doing, cleaning it, that's a ceremony again? Explain that shit.
They pull that shit off. They mixed in some paste inside this bucket with a bunch of fish scales. And then the unclean person, they like sprinkle it over him with the pine cone. That's not corn. The pine cone will hold the scales. If you think about a cone and you put it inside of some paste and it has like fish scales in it, it will get caught up in those little pockets. And then you can sprinkle it on the person. If you dipped a piece of corn inside of it, like how the hell are you going to sprinkle it? You know, that's not even a good device to use. Plus, we're talking about, this is the whole kicker of it. This is why it's impossible. If this ceremony is happening between 5,000 and 6,000 years ago, right? And some of it you can even push further back than that, because once they start carving into the wall, they already have the practice, right? So they must have been doing that before. And then you see it on the wall relief. But they started corn, like they said, corn was developed over time. They took teosinte and it went through multiple stages before we have the corn cob. Right. So he cannot be using a corn cob in 4,000 and 5,000 BCE. That's not what he's using. Even if you give them credit for creating it and then taking it over there, they still wouldn't have it yet because you're not done making it. Yeah. And teosinte was a wild grass that we no longer see. They found like a few of them. I think one of them was preserved in like India, but the genetics is completely different now. They can just see like it has a little trace from when I guess the Portuguese brought it over to them, or Columbus brought it to Spain. So it has a little bit of a remnant, but other than that, they destroyed the original wild grass that was a corn that was there. And that's why corn now is very unhealthy, because they kept on going for looks. They was like, oh, look how big it is. Oh, this looks good. Look at it's bright yellow, but that don't mean it's good for you. So what was produced before and they could eat it where the inside of the corn was more exposed and you can see the grain. Yeah. They got rid of that shit and now we're eating corn that is encased. That's why you just shit the corn straight out. The part that you need is inside of the corn, and you know, like your body's not gonna go inside of it and then pull out the part you need. It just shits out the whole piece of corn.
They make fucking gasoline out of fucking corn. That shit.
They domesticated like we did bread.
You know? Gasoline. They can make a Happy Meal out of that shit. Gasoline out of fucking corn. Like, fucking corn, man. Fructose corn syrup, is that what the fuck they call that shit? That shit.
High fructose corn syrup, yeah.
Fucking That's crazy.
Mhm.
You missed it. You got to come back and catch it on April 22nd.
Yeah, yo. And if y'all want to catch the rewind, go to my man's YouTube. Go to all of our YouTube. Actually, we're all on there. And we're gonna get it on the replay. I might record this on my live so y'all can see this shit on my joint too. So click the link in the bio.
Because I'm about to end the TikTok.
Click the link in the bio. I got my TikTok on.
He said one of them might be in here watching. They all watching from the
They're in the
window.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He said peeping through my window.
Wow.
Bet they,
Nobody, man. Shit. Wait till we get these sources out, man. When we load these sources up and go through these books and stuff, it's gonna be real nice. And we gonna be pushing this shit in.
Oh, and the out of Africa theory. Oh, I wanted to show that shit so bad. I was looking for something else, bro. I found Herodotus conversation with somebody out of Africa theory by the Egyptians. They were saying it before they got overthrown. He was explaining to somebody how when they got overthrown, somebody else started making them they made them do a test. They took two kids and placed them like in an isolated area with just a shepherd to give them food and stuff, nourished. And then he waited. This is when they overthrew Egypt. So now they're like, okay, you ain't the original. We're gonna find out who the original is. So they're already saying we were the first people. The Egyptians were saying before they got overthrown. And that shit that's Herodotus. That's way back. There's no European. This is the European going against the African and what he is theorizing about the origins of humanity. And to do it, he says something stupid as shit. He doesn't say it. He does this. He performs this test. He says, take two kids, put them in an isolated area, let a shepherd watch over them and give them the food that they need, right? And then he says once they start talking, listen to how stupid this shit is. He's waiting for them to say their first words so he can see what language they speak in without anybody influencing them. And whatever language they speak in first, that shows who the oldest people are on the planet.
What? That's some silly shit, right?
That's how he ran the test. And let me get y'all this source real quick because I did just say that shit.
Yeah, we got primaries over here, y'all. They got copy and paste scholarship.
This is Herodotus. Book 2.
One man said he was eating corn. All types of shit over there. Said we damn Atlanteans and shit.
Book 2, chapter 1. Herodotus, book 2, chapter 1. And I'm gonna give y'all a little peek at it real quick.
Are you sharing your screen? He gotta pull you up. Hey, share my man's screen.
Share this real quick. I just want to show him that I ain't just make that shit up. You see it?
Yeah, we got it.
All right, this is the guy. It says before Psammetichus, I guess that's how you say it. Before Psammetichus became king of Egypt, the Egyptians believed that they were the oldest people on the earth. But ever since Psammetichus became king and wished to find out which people were the oldest, they have believed, and it goes on to say that they discovered it was the Phrygians, and these are some European people. But let me show you down here. Okay, he devised the plan, which he took two newborn children of common people and gave them a shepherd to bring among the flocks. He gave instructions that no one was to speak a word in their hearing so that they wouldn't, hear another language. They were to stay by themselves in a lonely hut, and in due time, the shepherd was to bring goats and give the children their milk and everything else. Psammetichus did this and gave the instructions because he wanted to hear what speech would first come from the children, and then they were to pass the age of indistinct babbling. When they were past the age of indistinct babbling. So basically, he doesn't know that people just don't speak languages. He doesn't know that people just don't like. You don't just talk a language. Someone has to teach you the language.
Right.
Now,
his logic was like, yo, if he need to speak the ancient language if he from the old folks. That's the weirdest shit.
Now today we know that makes no sense.
Right.
But back then, we know what happened.
Mm-hmm.
His ass taught him the language that he wanted to be the only people. You know what I'm saying? He the king. He'd be like, all right, ain't nobody looking. At noon, go back there and start teaching them the language. And he had that little boy come out. He isolated anyway, so he indoctrinated.
It was like A, B, C, D.
Oh, that's Phoenician. Got him.
Right. 1, 2, 3. Huh? Here you go. 2 + 2 type shit. Oh shit, he's saying words. See? Bam. Damn.
The age of distinct babbling. Well, you gonna babble?
Go figure. So the indigenous people were saying they were the oldest. Imagine that. But the people that try to colonize and conquer them was like, nah. Is that what I'm hearing? In essence,
they said before he became king, the Egyptians thought that they were the first people.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what they thought. And then over time, as different people kept coming in there, you know, they got knocked off. So
yeah.
Now everybody else is the oldest. They come and you know it didn't stop there because then you get the Plato's and Aristotle's. Everybody started coming up with this. Oh, there was this land, but it fell in the water. The same technique. The evidence is gone. Yeah, right. Asia Minor. Mm-hmm. The Phrygians.
Damn. You need a bomb button, dog. This shit is crazy. You gotta get you some bomb buttons, dog.
We ain't got a soundboard. Like it should be.
I'm saying. I'm just trying to load my shit up slowly.
Where you get it from?
I have to download that shit. Like I have to find whatever's available, kind of free, and then I can download it on my shit, and then I can put it into the studio and shit. So like if you get a file, you just gotta get a file pretty much of what you want, you know what I mean? And then bam, play it. You have your little intro, a little pushing music.
Right.
You know, get that shit popping. Get that shit cracking lacking.
That shit's sad. And that's just the tip.
Mm-hmm.
The tip of the push.
That's just opening up your hand. Just see it coming.
Be raw.
Right?
But yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, so it's probably just gonna be us four. Because I don't know if Patai's showing up. So
he might come through on a late surprise jump. We'll see.
No, I don't think he's showing up, bro.
I just want to make sure you're okay since he left.
But somebody said they saw him in the live.
Right, they just see him.
That's all I'm worried about. Good, but yeah, man, it's gonna be exciting. I say we just keep doing these too, man, as much as we can leading up to it and shit. To let people know that we on YouTube, because my lives be getting shut down. I have to go on my backup accounts and shit like that.
Well, on TikTok?
Yeah.
My main jump, bam, banana. I'm like, what? So of
They
course
come
you
for us, bro.
When we put these primaries on their ass, hot sizzling, it's gonna be a wrap.
Yeah, they starting to backtrack and shit, but it's too late. They can double back now. They want to. It's how they do when the Rico come through. You know, everybody. No, see, I'm a record label. We just be rapping, and I'm Indian. He's Seminole. I'm Choctaw. I'm by myself. They over. No, you with them niggas. You with them niggas, bro. All bars. You getting all bar, and this FBI shit. Leave us the fuck out of that FBI shit. We said this is what your brothers did. Your brothers said we didn't even threaten y'all. Even after y'all threatened us, we said go ahead and do that. Then I want to see you do that. We said go ahead and try it. Try it if you think it's like we sweet like that. So We still ain't say nothing back. Like, oh, I'm gonna knock you out and run your part. We ain't saying that. I said, go ahead, take my kid's money. I want to see you run up on me and take my kid's money from me. Go ahead, do it, right? But what we did say we're gonna do, we didn't say we're gonna call the police. We didn't say we're gonna hit you back. We said that, you know what, we're gonna have a presentation with all of your information up there and exactly what it says, sentences before, chapters after. We want to give everybody the full scope, the whole context of what the hell you saying, and we're going to give you some actual scholarship and show you how to use methodology. That's what we said. We said we're going to teach you. That was our response to your threats, your jokes. But we joke with you, but your threats and your jokes and everything, we just said we're going to do a presentation. We never said nothing about calling no FBI. So I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Keep that shit the fuck away from us. That's between you and what you doing with the Native American people with the
Calling who
and all of that shit.
They
said something about the FBI or some shit.
Man,
like
what the fuck is going on?
Why you involved in the FBI? They gonna try to call the FBI. Like, I would never in my life hit 911.
Where I'm from, you don't do shit like that.
Fuck that even sound like you call somebody. Hey, look, I don't have nothing to do with them people. I can handle my people my damn self. I know how y'all operate.
I'm from DC, yo. We don't do that. We about the knowledge, though, man. We gonna get back to this knowledge, though. We gonna get back to these motherfucking books, these sources, and these primaries. That's what it's really about. That's what y'all afraid of.
Push.
They panicking.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing. We just got a nice little presentation for y'all.
That's all we got. That's it. We got little jokey jokes, but everything else is scholarship. We ain't got nothing else. We ain't got no police. We ain't got no violence. We ain't got none of that shit you talking about. All violent shit is gonna come from you, and then we could react if it go there. Everything with the jokes, we're responding to your jokes. We didn't even know you to make fun of you. We had to go study you and see your mind, and then come up with jokes after that. Y'all ain't gonna debate me. None of the Pan Africans want to see me. So we say, you know what? Let's show them what we got, because they don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, let's show them what the fuck we got. Let's go get these sources on live. That's how we responded to y'all. We got
you. We here. Look,
we showed the world what the fuck your sources said, and it didn't say what you thought it said. And some of y'all are purposely hiding it
in the flesh.
Let's get that shit straight. Y'all hiding what they said.
So,
yep.
Everybody, if you're catching this on the replay, make sure you follow Port City Banter, Agent Push, and Sutton. Word up, bro. And for sure. And that's how we roll. That shit is funny, man. Looking at that bird on the replay, man. Look at that bird. Look at these sources, because we hold on this live. We that was like 4 or 5 debunks we did on the live,
and that ain't shit
already. Because I did at least 2 before you got them.
Yeah, I hit him with the boats and that what is his name, Walter Plecker.
I mean, everybody redo the replay on this joint. Hit the like. Support.
Like that's they go to Walter Plecker. We went to 1821. That man was born in 1861. Get out of here with that shit. So rap. Reclassify that son.
Walter Plecker did it.
Like what?
You was classified as a Negro in 1821, not 1861, bro. Get out of here. Move over.
If you want to study history, any teacher would tell you, you need to be familiar with timelines.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to screw yourself up every time. You cannot go look. We all know when we're looking at something, we be like, oh shit, got him. We may jump up, be like, oh, this shit fired up. But then something hits you. When you know and you study because you've made the mistake before, you're like, but what time period was that?
Mm-hmm.
The time period is like the nail in the coffin. Because you can have information at any point, but once you get that time period, you're like, ha, got him. This ain't supposed to be right here. So that's when, and that's some discipline they're going to have to learn. They're going to learn the hard way, because most of their mistakes, it comes from them not understanding, when something happened.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, they don't even care about time. They mix it up and they just throw time
Just
completely.
bouncing back and forth between the timeline. It's just like, well, how the hell you like? It's just weird. They just mix it all together. Like you got to know a little bit of the timeline, and then you have context of what happened during the time period, because you have a better understanding.
Yeah, we're gonna bring out the African societies. What's it? 1620? 1620, 1628.
Yeah.
It's looking real bad.
We're gonna bring out the daggone the slave ships, the rebellions, all of that. Because they, another argument is like, well, how can they let that happen? They were just so docile type shit. And it's like, nah, motherfucker, we was rebelling ever since they won.
Yeah, I don't see how they gonna get away. It's guilty by association. So I mean I hate to tell him. He can say, oh well, that person's not in my clique. This person's not in my clique. That's cool. You're guilty by association.
I mean, when it comes to the evidence, it is what it is. Just catch the L. Just take the L. Just take the L. It's okay. It's okay to take the L. Okay, damn, they really fucking clever with all of the resources they got. If you can't come back with that, if you got to come back with like the disrespect and the name calling and all that dumb shit. Like I call y'all jive ass turkeys, okay, we call y'all pretentians and all that. But I mean, we were talking about them, the fake ones, not the real ones. It's a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
It's a huge ass difference. I'm not talking about a Choctaw that might have had ancestors that might have been enslaved and mixed up with that. I'm not talking about those because they do have, they should. We're talking about the ones that's trying to erase that part of history. There's a big difference, man. There's a big part of the history that y'all just trying to just cut off or cover. It's just the weirdest shit. And you just can't do that just to place yourself there and make y'all look weird. You know what I mean? And real talk, the only way it's gonna work unless you claim your African ancestry. Anything with the Dawes Rolls and all of this other stuff you got, it says African descent.
Nah, bro, they ain't gotta claim it. They can create some new shit.
Right.
Let them be new.
They say he was a New Indian. You got y'all New Indians.
If they can prove that they knew they ain't got no part of Africa in them, that's cool. I don't have a problem with that. My problem with them is them trying to say that the transatlantic slave trade, Harriet Tubman, Nat Turner were fake. And they even said Amistad was fake.
Wow. Yeah, we talking though, especially to y'all. And that's why we call you jive ass turkeys. Because a lot of y'all are really African descendants and do not know it because you don't have a connection. A lot of people don't have their history in this shit. And you lucky to have an accountability for. I was lucky to get my shit before my dad passed away. He gave me some vital information that took my me back to my ancestor that was enslaved in Africa. And I'm happy to do that. Before I had that document, I didn't fucking know. I was going with the Indian shit like y'all motherfuckers was, because I had nothing, I had the genealogy, whatever you want to call it. I didn't do a DNA test. I didn't do any of that. I just was, caught up with thinking that, well, maybe I might be an Indian. I don't know what am I. You just don't have no definition of yourself until you really study and look at the shit. And then I was like, oh shit, my dad gave me this vital information. It connected me straight back to fucking Africa. I took a DNA test like 10 years after that. Connects me straight back to Africa. It's like, well, damn, Africa. Shit, the fuck. So I don't know. Never forget your ancestral, never, I guess, leave your ancestral home, man.
Yeah, they be all right. They gonna get that work though.
Oh, it's coming.
It's just are we still doing a flyer?
If y'all can make one, I don't know how to do that shit on here. I barely kind of get this shit.
You there? He sleep?
Vanta's asleep.
Vanta is knocked out.
We'll ask
on the show.
They all They all on both sides got some fucked up associates, including Brown girl. Yeah, but fuck them. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, we were strictly information.
The information, all of that other shit that they doing, that's they goddamn business.
All that personal shit.
We're talking about Africa and we're talking about black people in America. Whatever the hell they doing, they can do whatever the fuck they doing. We talking to our people. That's what we're responsible for. We're responsible for our people and our history. So we ain't got nothing to do with the funny business that they got going.
Yeah. In fact, we're separating ourselves from the bullshit. Like I'm not, we got to fly a little bit above it. And when you run this back, because you're gonna run this back, and make sure y'all go to the YouTube and run it back, and y'all will see in this entirety what we bring from the presentations and stuff like that. And
they can't say they don't be watching, because I've been looking at the live views, and every day it go up. So somebody watching this.
Somebody is, and then you got people that really want to hear the information too, and that's who I'm trying to read. I really don't give a damn. Like, it's not about you guys, right? It's about the people that's outside here listening to both of this stuff that don't really know, who don't study, who not gonna get the damn books that we get, and not gonna do the research that we do, right?
I know what you're saying, Alicia. I got you.
And that's what we're doing it for. Is that thing? We'll probably never see eye to eye. We know that. It is what it is. We probably argue forever. It is what it is. But while we're doing it, people get a chance to see both sides, because y'all gonna keep your arguments over there, and then they'll see our side, and they can look it up and they can determine for themselves. Do you want to be in a cult or not? I'm gonna just leave it like that.
Right. Make up your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. That what you say Monty Moose said about that dude? Don't scare them off.
Yeah, he was like something about like you don't want to do that. We
can't convert them
or something weird shit like that. And I'm like, we're not trying to convert y'all. We just want y'all to know the truth. Like, anytime y'all hear any one of us, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. If y'all ever hear us talk that cult shit, you better check us, because we're not about that. We're about information and just putting it out there. And if y'all want to support us, if we want, if y'all want to support us with the Cash App or whatever, we doing with that.
Yeah, we ain't even nobody put their Cash Apps up though.
Other than that, we're not on no cult shit. It's just we just read books and we heavily research the information. That's kind of how we are.
During the presentation, everybody gonna have to put their Cash Apps up.
Oh yeah, facts. Yeah, I might change my name or some weird shit. I'll find a way to put it in there.
Yeah, I'll probably just put mine in the chat.
Yeah. But yeah, man, support the team, man. We really do some good research.
Yeah, make sure y'all get y'all good night's sleep on Friday. Cause
when is it? Are we that close to the date?
Nah, it's at the end of the month.
Okay.
We got 2 more weeks.
All right. But I'm down with kind of these little mini shit pushes that we doing.
Yeah, mini clips and those shits be damaging.
I'm down. I'm so fucking.
They already done. Just off of this shit that we got with what they said and reading their books on live.
Yeah, just debunking. We haven't even really pulled out our sources yet heavily. I've read their source, and I've been debunking their own shit. Without having to pull out a book yet.
They say some of the strangest stuff, because they were like, human civilization started in the Yucatan, and other ones to say, oh no, it started in North America.
Yeah, go to the YouTube, man. Look at these videos, man, and see how these folks get debunked real quick. Because I'm gonna bring a lot of that energy to the YouTube. We all are. I'm gonna do presentations outside of the presentation that we're gonna do too. That way we're all learning. Yeah, somebody talked to me in the chat and was like, "Are we gonna talk about the 1400?" I think I am. I got a book that got a good source around that time frame. It talks about Spain, the Moors, and then running after the Moors and in Africa and all types of stuff like that. So I'll be getting into the books and stuff that you guys can look up for yourself and shit like that. That's kind of how we're gonna roll it. It's a mass pretending extermination. Shit.
One of the reasons why we had to do this was because we don't want to keep going back and forth. We just want to move on with what the fuck we still gonna be teaching and shit, but with that group of people, they know who the fuck they are. We just want to have that shit up there because they trolling. Oh, he don't want to see me. Oh no, they're gonna keep making up stories. When we put this shit up on the YouTube, it's gonna be stuck. And then all we got to do when they come and try to distract us and throw us off when we move on and we talking about something else, doing more productive shit, we just go, look, y'all, go to the YouTube.
Yeah, bam.
Go to the YouTube. Yo, oh, who is that? That's it. That's Opium. Who that? That's Earth Speak. Hey, go to the YouTube. Who that? That's Yahweh. Go to the Haitian love. Go to the YouTube, y'all. Go to the YouTube. But Haitian said, Yahweh said, go to the YouTube.
Go to the YouTube. They've been debunked. Look, if you look at the YouTube, they all been debunked. They've been debunked. If you just look at the YouTube, look at the videos, you'll see. And share the hell out of these shits, y'all. Share it, like it.
Yeah, they gonna keep using that Tom Mary.
Tom freaking Mary. That's another thing. They use
They didn't call it the Tom Mary. They call it Ty Netter. That's what they called the land.
Ty Netter now. Yeah, it ain't Ty Mary because that map is full of shit. That's that Dutch map with the apostrophe T. Yeah.
So they can play that. Oh, well, the Egyptian called the place Ty Mary. Now they call it Ty Netter.
Yeah, man. I'm sick of it, man.
Ty Netteru.
Ty Netter now. Y'all some Ty.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what the Egyptians.
Oh, I'm thinking they're trying.
They're still with Tom Mary, but they called it Ty Netter or Ty Netter.
Well, they had Tassetti that was in the older one in Nubia.
Yeah, it varies, but I think that I think Ty Netter is what they call in the whole land mass.
But either way, that shit is in Africa, not in America. Let's get clear. Either way, that shit is not in America like these giant turkeys we talking about. And if you want to see a pyramid, there's a really nice pyramid in America. It's in Nevada, Las Vegas. It's the Hotel Luxor and Casino.
You ain't see Child of the Sun tonight.
Yeah. It's a wonderful pyramid casino. Check it out.
I've been there too.
Yeah, it's a night. It's Egypt, yo. I was like, shit, they ain't lying. I see Egypt right here. Word up.
Yeah, but we about to head on out, y'all.
Go ahead and close it out, fam.
Oh, I'm good. I'm just waiting on y'all to get the last word.
God bless Timeria.
Hey. Y'all better go ahead and enroll to Mayak University. They giving out free scholarships. Everything is free. You ain't got to read books in there or nothing. You just go in there and look at photos and blow them up extra large and stick your head in the way of your presentations. And that's it. You become a genius.
Yeah, we knew Indians too. Yeah.
Look, if y'all want to get caught up, just go to the YouTube and go look at some of the older stuff that we used to do, so y'all can get caught up on this pushing.
Oh yeah.
Y'all gonna see the lead up. Matter of fact, y'all don't even have to watch every single video. Just watch like 10 minutes, 20 minutes of each video leading up to what's about to happen. And y'all gonna see the switch. Because we weren't on this at first. Then y'all gonna see the instant.
Yeah, and I'm gonna start running through them videos too, and I'm gonna start putting timestamps in the comments so y'all can hop straight to them.
Oh, that's sweet.
The grand unified field equation. That's fucking shit.
Hey man, tag me in this jump, man. Tag me in your YouTube. All right, tag me. You know how to tag me in this jump? Man, you better learn. It's on your you gotta, you know how you can edit your shit on your phone. So whenever you close out, it'll be on your phone, right? On your YouTube, and then edit this joint when it.
You go into your video settings,
right?
Video stuff, and then
right, because I tag.
You can do it there. Okay.
Yeah, I tagged y'all, and then you can put, if you want to change the title, because sometimes we be going in, and sometimes the subject might change, but you can listen to it enough and then like, okay, this is what it was. Like Banter last night, we ended up talking about Nubian technology, and I was like, shit, I need to change that title because that was more specific, because he did a whole mini presentation on that, and I wanted to make that so people can see what we talking about on the YouTube. So yeah, go ahead and do that, man. You can tag people and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, peace, family. Make sure y'all follow Port City on the YouTube too now. We're gonna have all types of shit pushing in. We're gonna get ready for this mega presentation that all of us y'all see on the screen. They're gonna be doing on the 22nd. So thank you.
April showers,
That's
mass plutonium,
a mass
extermination.
Extermination. That's right. Y'all heard it. Y'all got 2 weeks to get y'all
Come to the push event.
Right.
It's going down April 22nd.
The community push event. We're gonna have barbecue.
Everything. It's gonna be roast beef flying everywhere, feathers everywhere.
Everywhere. Broken arrows flying everywhere, yo.
It's gonna be a push reunion.
Yo.
Don't help nobody either. Just leave them. Just leave them there.
Hey, don't get smart. Don't get mad. Get smart. Prove us wrong.
Right. We're gonna bring the turkey and the pigeon.
All of that. Yep.
All right, fam. I'm out.
All right, y'all.
Peace, 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 peace to the chat. Follow us all.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We out.